was around 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And so those of you who missed it, let's watch and we'll see what's going on. And we'll take a look at the screens that she shows here. If I can get it to play.
Lumbee.
Right. Yeah, she has said that she's gotten them on the first. So it's confusing. Let me take out this sticker off. Thank you, Debris.
Okay. Yep.
People are still creating fake accounts of me with it, though.
Okay, what'd you do? I seen that guy that made a video on me, made a video on you.
Yeah, I took that
What did you
down.
do?
I'm gonna change the sticker.
Like, they are all up in our Kool-Aid.
Oh, she looks bad.
So aggravating.
Give me a moment.
I don't know exactly what it was. I just seen you and I was like, I know who that is. I know her. She's in my life. You know? What's up, doggy? What's up, doggy? Sorry, my dog, y'all. He gets right up on my lap when I'm talking to you guys.
Hello. This is from earlier today.
I don't know my messages. I'm so sorry about
Thank
that.
you, Not That Lisa.
I
Appreciate
love
you.
Not That Lisa. She's so sweet. Her emails are the sweetest
Messages,
emails.
is that what you're saying?
So, I don't think she's gotten anything taken care of with regard to the dog. Thank you, Grace. I'm just trying to like address a couple of questions so that because it's hard when it's playing. Thank you about the logo. People are already stealing it though and creating fake accounts with me. It's on me. It's so crazy. Let me just see. Yep. Yeah, she was getting Cash App notices during the last live stream. We do not know about the cats. They didn't go anywhere as far as I know.
Yeah.
So, let's continue to watch here.
I know, Miss Anna Banana, I know.
She did block Tech.
Mm.
Not sure about Jen.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Thank you, Georgie.
I mean, if everybody ever feels like, and I'm not telling you to, but if anybody ever feels like changing their PFP to, you know, the PFP we have, that would be funny because they keep making fake accounts with our PFP.
Marsha, I'm looking into that. She's in Pennsylvania. I know we're trying to play it so everybody can hear, but if that's the case, then we should wait to ask questions until the end.
Okay,
PFP is your profile picture.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, so you didn't. You were lying to me because I'll never say it. I'll never say it. So it's all good. And MJ's right. You know. I know, Jaylene. I just feel so bad. You know, like, hey, Miss Nikki. Hey, it feels so bad. You know, because it's ridiculous. So ridiculous. I know. Hey, I feel bad. That's all. Hello, guys. It's okay. It's my own fault, Arkansas. I get it. No, it isn't. It isn't cool at all for, the landlord living, yeah. I'm okay, Miss Nikki. How are you doing today, babe? It is such a cruel world out there.
Thank you, Country Grandma.
Miss Deanna, when they get messages, because they're being, like, kind to me or something like that, you know? Hey, Stace. You know, thank you for the gift. You know, that's what we were talking about. Somebody said they got 18 messages just for being in the live saying hello and stuff, you know? So, I feel bad. I really feel bad, you know? Yeah, it doesn't with most people, Miss Sammy, but some it does, you know? Yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. And a waste of time, really. A waste of time. Good morning. I know, Kaden, it still sucks, though, you know? Good morning. Hey. I agree, Mama K. Me neither. Me neither. Yeah, this app, Miss Tristan is rough. Is rough. I haven't really seen the nastiness like I see on here in a long time on other apps. You know. I'm okay. How long is it? It's like I just cut it a couple months ago. Um, riding lessons for horses. They are, Mark, especially behind the computer or phone. You know. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It really is. Yep. Hello. Yep. Keyboard warriors. Yep. Shadow. Relax. I know. That's gonna be my. Somebody needs to make shirts that say that. Here they come. You know. That would be nice if I could go. How about I do not. What? It's just shiny. Just shiny. Shiny. Gosh. I didn't do anything with my nose. Like, ain't that ridiculous? Like, they do, Melly. They do. I know. Or we need shirts that are like, I'm blocking you, bye, or something like that, Wait, somebody needs to do it. I'm okay. Hey, Miss Laura. Okay.
Someone's broken PP.
Yeah, right? I know. I agree, Anna Banana. There's plenty of people that come on here every live for support and do not. Or the yins, yeah. I can't believe nobody heard that. I say that all the time. Yes, it is my puppy. That haven't ever sent a penny. And I don't know. It's just there's no reason to come on and just make 1,000 accounts to say rude things. I don't get it. The dog has food. He has it. He eats just the dry food, so I get like a big bag, and I just change his water every day. Easy, Bobo. He doesn't eat much because he's only 2 pounds, so it's not like he, a big dog. Oh, did it? I'm sorry. I might have moved my No, nobody owes me anything. I never said anybody owed me anything. Thank you. Thank you guys. What is his breed? Oh, he's a Chihuahua. He's a miniature teacup Chihuahua. 2 pounds. His whole life he's 12. That pays weird. I'm not complaining. We were just talking, actually.
2-pound dog, and that dog's way bigger than 2 pounds. I'm just saying.
Thank you. I know. Here they come. He is. He's a little wee baby.
You're saying here they come,
He
but
does.
like
He's always right up my butt.
she blames
His
us
name's
for that. I
Shadow. I
wasn't
call him
even live
Chatty.
streaming her or anything.
Chatty.
Right? We were nowhere to be found.
We were not sending people
Not
over
yet.
into her live. We
Mm-mm.
weren't even live
Oh,
streaming.
big dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this dog's
he's
way bigger.
Yep, little ankle biter. I missed it. I had a mental hiccup too. I miss him. I know.
Please
When
check the
Chatty does
sticker.
end up going from old age, oh boy, Jace is gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, he's very sassy, Miss Summer. He got a mouth on him. He wouldn't be able to like actually hurt somebody that was coming in, but he would let me know, like if somebody broke in, or something.
Yeah,
Thank
Amber,
you.
but she blames us.
No cold
Yeah,
snap.
everything's our fault.
My kid. Never mind. I'm not.
Yeah, that dog's at least 8 to 10 pounds. Like, my
Yeah.
dog is
No, they
legitimately
definitely
2
let you know when
pounds.
somebody's
And she
around.
could fit into a big gulp cup.
Mm-hmm.
She's tiny.
Big barker, big barker. Good morning, Miss Deb. Good morning. Oh, really? Your Chihuahuas? I thought Chihuahuas have big mouths. I will. Thank you.
Oh, the dog tried to bite her yesterday.
Yeah,
Last night, I think it was.
I know, Lindsay.
Hi, Key.
Oh.
Yay! Everybody's changing
Good
their
morning, y'all.
PFP to
I love you guys like
ScamSlam
so much. They
PFP.
do. They
Aw,
think they're
thank
Love
you.
it, guys. Thanks. It just shows solidarity. We're not telling you
I
you
have
have to do it,
my
but if you want
kids
to do it,
all classes.
that rocks.
It is today, yeah.
Samantha.
Mastiffs are the really big ones, right?
Hey, Samantha.
My sister has a Yorkie. They're really cute. They're really cute. It's my actual page.
Yeah, you have permission to use my logo.
I see you, Big Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Profile picture.
A Chorky. Is
You
that
can
a
just get
Chihuahua
it from
and
my
Yorkie
account.
together? French Bulldogs are cute. Ain't they the ones that are so
You can
ugly?
use
They're
it.
cute with like the smushed face.
You don't have to.
No, not
But
at
we
all.
appreciate it because there's a lot of people using it to make
Okay,
fake
thank
accounts.
you. I got my other one right here, babe.
Thank you, Heather.
So my daughter has 2 kitties.
Thank you.
Oh, a pug. Yeah, the pugs are the ones that are so ugly. They're cute.
Wow, CR.
You're pregnant. What do
Oh,
you do?
Bree.
See a doctor?
Yeehaw. Riding Cowboy.
Thank
Hi,
you,
Jordan.
Pascal. A Rottweiler. Rottweilers are huge too. Yeah, abort mission. You're right. A Yorkie, Chorky, and a Morkie. Is that a joke? What does that? What the hell is that, girl?
Hi, Blue.
Labs are very loyal. Very loyal.
Oh, you can get it from one of my other accounts.
Doberman.
ScamSlam 412 or 413.
I can still have them, but I would not.
It's the same PFP.
I will still. I can still have them, but I won't have them. You know what I mean? I haven't. I have.
So you can grab it from one of my other accounts if you would like.
But no, no more babies.
Thank you, Crystal. Hi, Lulu. Yay, comment. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh, I love it.
PFP is
I'm
profile
sober,
picture.
yes, ma'am. I am 38, gonna be 39.
Banana
this
bread,
month,
banana.
So
You're a banana. I love it. Yes.
but
Trailer
probably
Swift.
better
You're
off that way.
sweet. Aww.
Yeah, I'll get there eventually. It's just a spot.
Megan.
It's been there for like 6
Yeah,
months.
everybody's so sassy.
I did. I slept all
Thank
night
you.
last night till like 6:37 this morning.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you, Crystal.
And none, purple haze, 0.
Appreciate you.
0, 0, 0. Just a couple minutes. I just got on.
Hey, DSG.
Oh, you guys are amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Ash.
Share Bear, I think you go to your account and then click edit.
Who is screaming at 11:30 in the morning, girl?
Yes, I heard that, Mimi.
I'm not. I know. I know. Thank you. Must be getting China then. I don't know what that means.
Bear.
Kristen.
Yeah, you have to actually look at the names now. What's the issue?
I don't know what that means. It's kind of early, girl, Miss Tracy. It's
Yay, Jess.
you know, it's still the morning to be screaming like that.
Oh,
Thank
Jess,
you.
yay.
I have
Crystal, yeah, that's what she claims.
I have
Yay,
no idea.
V.
Only up from here. Yeah, I can't go any lower, ma'am. You know, honestly, I don't see how it could. I mean, I always can, but we ain't doing that. We ain't doing
It's a little bow tatted, Mama.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't know what that is. Oh, please.
Yeah, I'm not really into polls.
Yeah.
I'm exhausting.
Restream.
Hold on a second, guys.
Thank you, Crystal.
Good morning.
Oh, Skullmania.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell people out.
Thank you, Skillmania.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you so much, Crystal.
Oh, yeah, I don't want that. Miss Lisa. I don't want that.
Salty Nick, that's not,
Is it?
I don't think that's the
I went to
information
the
that I
clinic.
have.
Yes,
There's
I did.
someone else that has the
Yes, I
same
did.
name.
I already went. Thank you, Miss Summer. They always do that, Miss Kim. They just say whatever,
Thank you,
hoping that the
Jana.
chat sees it. So it's fine.
I can find that out really quickly.
I don't either. Yes, Miss Mackenzie. Definitely taking steps. That's for dang sure.
Mama.
Dang sure, you know? Not yet. No, I haven't eaten anything. I haven't got to. Thank you so much.
She keeps getting money for food, but
Morning,
she
Miss
hasn't
Carrie.
eaten yet.
I know. What the fuck?
Is that 700?
Thank you, Nincompoop. Thank you,
what's
Sassy.
700, Miss
Irish
Asia?
Rose. Thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you,
Oh,
Poop.
please.
Thank you. And Irish Rose, yes.
No, I don't. Space love. I don't.
Thank you, Lady
Me too. I'm so
Bacha.
hungry too. Like
You guys
clockwork.
are so
Ma'am.
freaking sweet. I love you all.
Yes, Yasmin.
Oh,
It's a sweetie.
Yeah, one step at a time. Yes, I was. I went on to tell everybody I was okay and everything before the I went to
Awesome
the clinic.
racing, Mama. I will look for
That's
you.
all. I have
Thank you,
plenty of food.
Lori.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Rarest Rose. We appreciate
Yes, I do.
you.
Oh, you
I
guys
know.
are
I know. I wish. I wish. I will, Brad. I will, honestly. Because I just can't with it, you know?
Thank you
I
so much, Lori.
because I had to. I didn't want
Jeff
to.
Bug Juice.
No, they didn't.
Oh,
The third. I went and checked it, and the third.
okay, so here
I went and checked
I
it.
just want to point out she is saying, thank you, Palm. She's saying that she gets her food stamps on the 3rd. Now, so the thing about that is she said them before she got them on the 1st. And yeah, she's going to put a screenshot up supposedly of her food stamp balance and stuff. But there's definitely some questionable things about that. Thank you, Bobby. And please note that she doesn't, if she was getting a screenshot of that, like just now because it got brought up, and showing it on live. Thank you, B&B.
Oh, look
Appreciate
at the
you. If she was doing that, her live stream would have paused, okay? And then she would have had to take the screenshot and then come back on and show it. But she obviously had all of this set up already to show this screenshot because she took the screenshot before she went live. Yes, she had it ready before she even went live. So she knew that she was going to take the conversation into that direction so she could show this.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay?
Come
Because she
on.
didn't pause to do that. Thank you,
Right.
Blue. It wasn't like, oh, somebody brought up the day of food stamps and then she said, oh, well, I'll prove it to you, and then paused it and came back. No, she had this ready. So let's continue on, and you will see what she shows here. Thank you, Blue.
But it says on there's a pending deposit, so it will be there.
Thank you, Wreck-It.
I know.
Thank you, Jessica. I'm seeing the PFPs. I appreciate you.
Miss Karina.
So there's some suspicious things going on here for sure.
Me neither, Miss Angel. And I think the people saying that don't even get them, so not really that worried about it. Yeah, not in PA, you don't. Like, I'll post a screenshot of the dang thing because it's on this phone.
I see you, Cindy. Thank you, Mama Bear.
I'll just post a screenshot to prove it. That's all. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, guys, you know? Yeah, it said the 3rd. I usually get them on the 1st, but I think it's today's the weekend. They're pushing it.
Hey, Polly, can you reply to Vivi?
The 3rd is Monday, right? Monday? It's the 3rd Monday?
Thank you, Tiffany.
Today's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. It'll
Thank
be
you,
Sunday
not that Lisa.
night at midnight. Yeah, I'll get them Sunday night into Monday.
So she's saying tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
At midnight.
I saw a cool thing that said most
Hi,
said
Kirsten.
yes, times 10. Yeah. Yeah, Monday. Money for food. It's not money, it's stamps for food. That's what we're talking about. Monthly, I guess.
Thank you, Nicholas. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, DSP.
I know, Miss Jessica, but I wanted to, like, prove, you know what I mean, that,
could be in her name, though, Kristen.
that's what's going on, you know what I mean, so.
I'll show you. Thank you, Annie.
That's all. It's still there, my PP, but, I can't get anything off of it right now until they look at it. I know, I get that, wonderful. I do get that. That's why I try to prove
correct, Alicia.
Everything I can. You know what I mean? So that's all.
Thank you, Terry.
But you're not though, so I don't really have to show you, but I am because, yeah, I just want to. That's why I want to.
Thank you, not that Lisa.
Where's Tanner and Tanner?
Not Lisa's plug.
Thank you, Mr.
Not
Smith.
Lisa's plug. Thank you. Thank you,
There they
Jessica.
come, y'all. That's great. Okay, here we go. I'm doing okay.
Thank you, Annie.
How are you? Good. They think I can't get some.
Thank you, XX.
Okay. Come on.
Sarah.
Okay. I need food. That's what I need. I need food. And I'm trying to block people. Mods are trying to block. I'm sorry. Click. It's not funny. It really isn't. Yes, I do.
No,
So if
I
anybody can
can't.
help, it's the Chaz 700.
Lori,
Chaz
no, it's a
CHAZZ 700.
Pennsylvania one.
I don't know, like, I want to get 30 because that's what I got yesterday and I was off all day. So, all night
Oh, you're
last
right,
night, I didn't have
Amber.
to come on. So, that's what I need. $30. Food, babe, food.
Thank
Me
you,
and Jeff are
Joanne.
related. I don't even know who that is.
They asked her about Jeff.
Thank you.
They asked if her
Thank
and
you,
Jeff were
baby.
related.
My dad's broke.
Yeah.
Ever have to come on, but I'm saying I got food yesterday. Didn't have to come
Oh,
on.
that's
I'm
funny.
saying.
Yeah, she's going to show the food stamp stuff here at the
On the
end.
weekend.
Zombie.
Yeah, it should. It
Thank
will
you,
last. It
Jana.
will
Jana.
last. Does it first don't matter? Yes, it does matter. Stop saying that because I'm already hosting it. So you can say whatever you want. Thank you. It's not the answer, Miss Ruby. I don't get mad at any truth. I did. It is very hard. It's very hard to make them last. It's very hard to make them last. Come on.
Right,
CA's in
Mama?
my bio, y'all.
Chrissy, I doubt
If you
it.
can help at all. So, if I
I'll
get
believe it
enough,
when
I'm
I
not
see
gonna
it.
go.
I
Come
believe
on.
it when I
I
see
know,
it
babe. It's
too.
okay.
Stacy,
Thank
please
you for
check the
writing
ticket.
that they don't come on the weekend because this is getting ridiculous.
No, this is a
How
restream.
quick I changed what?
Vicky, I do not know.
For you, not for me.
No, Jessica, she does
No,
not.
I didn't get $20 this morning for whoever asked. That I seen it fly by. No, I didn't, babe. I just came on pretty much to let you guys know I was okay.
Right.
Yeah, 30 total, Miss Annette. To let everybody know I was okay because I slept last night. So I don't.
Right,
Never mind.
honey?
They don't. I wish they did, Miss Michelle. I really wish they did. But it's okay. Whoever's defending me and telling the truth, I'm going to post a screenshot. So it's okay. Let them look foolish. I'm going to post it behind all these comments
Oh, Amber.
to make them look like fools. And then my viewers will go harass them and call them liars that they are.
Amanda, I got information on
All
her.
good, y'all. Let them go. Let them go. Okay,
I'm
Poison
going to
Ivy,
try to
you're
add
the
her
first
to the
one.
Schmish
They
cord.
don't come on the weekends. They really don't. They didn't come. They didn't come. Okay, here's what we're going to do. How about this? How about this? How about this? How do you green screen, y'all? Hold, give me 1 second.
See, so she had this ready to go. She
Yeah.
had this ready to go already. She didn't have to
Mhm.
pause it to do any of that. She had this
There you
saved on her
go.
phone already.
Here you go. There you go. There.
All right. So
I
hold
see
on.
what's wrong with it immediately.
So, yeah, she had this ready to go. So let's take a look at this. Now, at the top it says mobile banking, and it looks like the balance is $1.72. There's a transaction there from a Joseph McFall, 16 hours ago. It
Yeah.
looks like he maybe, I'm not sure if he sent her money or she sent him money. I'm trying to figure out how the transactions work on here. This is a provider card that's offered by the state. She's claiming that this is she will later claim that this is Abby's birth father. I looked him up on Facebook and he has 3 different Facebook accounts, and one of them on one of them him and Lisa are friends. On another one he is friends with Abby and Nicole. There is talk on his Facebook account of him having issues with H in the past. I also looked up his criminal record, and he has some recent criminal charges from 2023, a variety of those, including retail theft and some other things. Then there's also something here where it says upcoming deposit of $679 on June 3rd under EBT. She later claims in this video that the food stamp are going to be coming in for her, Abby, and Jace. Now, I don't know why. Thank you, DST. She has said in the past that Abby got her food stamps, blah, blah, blah. So it sounded to me like Abby was getting food stamps on her own account.
Mhm.
Also, if,
And she would. She's a grown up.
yeah, and I don't know why she would still be getting 679. Yeah, I thought Abby's was separate.
Yeah, these would be
Um,
separate. It
yeah,
would
I
be
mean, she's an
separate.
adult.
Absolutely.
I would think that
Yeah,
she would get hers separate.
she would. She absolutely would. Over the age of 18, you are then your own household.
Yeah.
You
Um,
definitely,
and she's already
def
said, like, in the past, like, oh, Abby got her food stamps today and she went and got $200 worth of groceries from Aldi's, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
So this whole thing doesn't make sense. And yeah, if they use the same household, though, she'd still have her own card, I believe, if she's an
Yeah.
adult.
Yes, but they can't use the same household. They cannot. She is over 18 and she doesn't even live in the house.
Well, she could be using her other address of where she lives somewhere else. But again, she would then have her own card and her own account.
Exactly.
Um, so, and I would have thought by now that they would have cut Jace off of these food stamps. If she is getting 679 on June 3rd, that right there is fraud.
Yeah, she didn't report her changes. You have 10 days to report your changes. And if you don't report your changes, then, then that's, you lose your ability to get food stamps.
I mean, maybe they can use their same account, but that I didn't think that was the way that it worked in Pennsylvania. Once they were an adult. I had a friend that had her adult son living with her here in Pennsylvania, and he had his own account to get food stamps and stuff.
Right.
Um, this Joseph person, she claims is Abby's birth father. I found his Facebook accounts. I found at least three. And on one, he's following Lisa. On another one, he's following Naomi Bunn, which is Abby. And it also looks like possibly Nicole. And again, I looked up his criminal record, and he has an extensive record going back quite a while. He has charges as recent as 2023 for retail theft and a few other things. Um, yeah.
And why would the benefits be in his name?
Well, it's not
He's
his
not the head of
name.
household.
I don't think that this is his name. I think
Oh,
that this
okay.
is her account, but it's a transaction somehow between them.
So how do they even do that on food stamps?
Well, I think she may be getting some cash from welfare,
Right, she's got to be. She has to be.
even though she claims not to be. I think she may be
Mhm.
getting, yeah, it's a deposit into her account. Or, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how she would be getting deposits on this account from this person 16 hours ago. Maybe
Right.
back child support. That's speculation. Yeah.
McDonald's is on a whole different. It's not through when you get child support, it it does not go through the food stamp office.
Some of it does. In Pennsylvania, yes, some of it does.
Really? That's so weird.
Yeah, because the welfare office actually goes after the deadbeat parent for that.
Yeah, we have that
And
too, but
okay,
it comes on a
no,
different account for
so
us.
welfare keeps some of it and then gives the remaining amount to the other parent
Okay.
because they keep part of it for any like food stamps and medical coverage. They keep a portion and then they give some of it to the parent.
We have that too, but it comes on a whole different card. Like
Yeah.
a whole different card.
Yeah, I mean it could. I mean again, I don't know. Kayla says I get my cash assistance and my child support on my EBT card. I'm in Pennsylvania, lives about 30
Oh,
minutes away. Yeah. In some states, they welfare intercepts the money first and
okay.
they keep whatever their portion is. and then they give the remaining funds through the state.
That's what I
This
thought
is not a
too.
Cash App card. This is not a Cash App card. This is not a Cash App card. Thank you, Ashton. Um, so yeah, I do believe this may be her account, but it's questionable as to what this transaction is right here. And
Right.
it's also questionable about this 679 that she's getting on June 3rd, because if she really is getting that amount, there's no way that she should be getting that amount just for herself, or even just for
No.
her and Abby,
No.
even if it
That
was.
is a lot. You get 190. Like when before my son turned 18, I got 190 for both of us.
Mhm. Mhm. Right. So if she's getting 679, um that means she has not reported that Jace is not there, and that is
That's
welfare. That is
trouble.
welfare fraud, and she later admits
Yes.
this later in the video. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a good view of this, because she does say more about this. So let's listen more to what she says, and notice that she didn't bring this up in this last live at all, at all. The one we just watched, she did not bring this up at all.
Right.
So I think she realizes that she messed up by showing this.
Oh yeah.
She wanted to prove that she has zero in food stamps, but she actually ended up showing us a lot more stuff that's concerning here.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think she meant for everybody to see all this.
Mm-mm.
All right. So let's continue to watch and listen to what she says, and notice that she didn't bring it up during the last live stream, and probably anybody who was asking her about it was getting blocked over there,
Yeah.
because she messed up. I think she made a mistake. To me, if you guys have been around for a while, to me, this is like when she accidentally showed the text message showing that Jace's summer camp scholarship was covered,
Yeah.
that
She
it was
always
paid
does that.
for, and then she quick popped her face in front and said, "Ooh, ooh, oh, oh," and tried to hide it.
Right.
I don't know if any of you remember that. She had a text message from somebody at the church, and she was like, "See, I still owe money for the church camp." But what the message actually said was that Jace was covered for the food, or I'm sorry, for the summer camp. And
Yeah.
she tried to pop her face in front of it and quick hide it because she knew she messed up. Now, I don't think this is
Exactly.
Joseph's account, but there's definitely something going on between her and Joseph's account. And
Yeah.
that she made a mistake by putting somebody else, this person's name out here. So yeah, everybody just watch what happens after this, okay?
There you go. Now what do you gotta say, y'all? Hmm? What do you gotta say now? They don't come the same day each month, man, because I usually get them on the first. I'm getting them on the third. Like, stop it. Stop it, stop it, man. I'm so tired of this crap. I have no reason to lie. I have
But
no
you are
reason to
lying. And look, she's
lie
trying to
to
put her head in
y'all.
front of that part.
It's so
Look, look,
ridiculous.
look,
It's
look,
Uh,
look. She's trying to put her head in front of that part where it says she gets 679 on on June 3rd. Do you see that? See how her head's moving all around and she's trying to cover that up? She later
right.
says Joseph McFall is Abby's birth father. Yeah, but it is fraud because
It is fraud.
she's
You have 10
receiving,
days.
yeah,
Yeah.
you have 10 days to report changes in your household, and it looks like she's getting food stamps for Jace, and Jace is not living there.
And Abby's not living there either.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but just watch. She's trying to pop her head in front of that part about the 679 now.
Somebody wants you to play just that part again.
Oldest daughter's dad. How about this? Honey, your green
I
screen,
don't think
y'all.
she meant to
Give me
do
one
that,
second.
Jamie.
How
Oh, Lisa.
There you go. Here you go. Here you go.
It's not his account.
There you go. Now what do you gotta say, y'all?
Love spell. She works. She lives there part-time.
What do you gotta say now?
Watch how she pops her head in
They don't
front.
come the same day each month, man, because I usually get them on the
Because
first.
people start
I
springing
get
it up
them
in
on
the
the
comments.
third. Like, stop it.
Look,
Stop it, man. I'm so tired of this crap. I have no reason to lie. I have no
they
reason
start
to
saying,
lie to y'all. It's so ridiculous. It's my daughter, my oldest daughter's dad is Joseph. If you must know. Oh, I'm lying. I'm still lying. I'm still lying. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, Miss Ashley.
I haven't seen the
Like,
nails.
wow. It's not the third. It's not the third. I will not sell you any, no ma'am. That don't even last me all month. Don't even last me all month. I wish.
I don't think
I wish it
DFT.
did.
No, that
The
would be
last week, I'm
separate.
always out of food
No.
because food went up so much. Like, food is so expensive. Food went up, stamps didn't go up. So that's what happened. I don't.
Just watch.
No, I'm not asking for 600. I'm not asking for 600. I would never get on here and ask for 600. That's why I said once I get my stamps,
No.
we go all month. Not really.
No, Andrea.
Yep, it is expensive, babe. Because I'm just trying to get through the day. That's why I said 30. And 30 don't even really buy that much, really. Food is so expensive. They are. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. We don't care. I said, don't try to just do it.
This is not his account.
It's my daughter's
This
dad.
is a transaction
my
with
oldest
him.
daughter, Abby. Abby's dad.
Understand?
Who cares, man? We all know that.
I originally thought that too, but it's not.
So, no, but they're not though. It doesn't. So if anybody can help, I would appreciate it. What site? Yeah, this is my app. This is my app that
Greetings.
I check my stamps on. When I got off, I knew it wasn't coming on the first.
Yes,
so I
Heather.
went and looked whenever you guys were
But
saying
it's not
maybe
her
it did,
account.
and it's
I
not.
mean, it
It
is her
didn't.
account.
It didn't. I knew it didn't.
She still keeps trying to hide that now. Notice?
I wish.
Look
Yeah.
how she's holding her head
I
up.
wish.
See how she's
I
holding her
don't.
head up
They went
high?
up.
And
Yes.
tilting her head.
They
She's
went
trying
up
to
with
hide that
everything that's
amount.
going on. Y'all be hungry, ma'am. You sure look like you're not.
Because it's a
You
provider's
sure look like you're
account.
not.
Oh wow, body shaming.
How is it not my account? I didn't even know I was putting this screenshot up.
She's trying to hide it, though.
Stupid. You didn't just say anything. Fucking stupid, bro. They say anything. Like,
She's purposely trying to put her head in front of that part.
I am.
Helen.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious. She's trying to hide that part now.
None of your business who it is.
She wanted to prove everybody
No, I
wrong,
didn't,
but
but
now
whatever.
she's put, yeah, she
This
did
is
show it.
ridiculous. Oh. It ain't on the internet. Go look. Go look. Go look. Go look. I do like Dr. Dre.
Fox, because she's done that
I
before.
just found one on the internet that has zero balance, my daughter's dad's name, and the third. Like, I just found
Look,
that.
she's trying to show the third, but not the amount.
Like,
You see that? You see that? She's doing this on
Yes.
purpose.
this right here
Oh shit.
is the
She's
provider's
trying to
card.
not
This
show
is
that
the
amount.
Oh, it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything. Like, it proves that I didn't get my stamps today, like they were all saying in the comments, because that's what they were saying.
Yep,
And
we all
that's not
saw
true. I didn't get
it.
them. I did
She
not.
messed up.
That's for three. Me, Abigail, and
Yeah,
they
I
haven't
don't know
taken
what
Jason off
NS
yet.
is, Chrissy,
He'll be
but
off
I did see
probably
that.
next month. I won't get them because this month it went through too quick. You know, from when he was taken. I've been taken
It
for
is her
3.5
account.
weeks.
This
You
is
know,
a
so
transaction between
that's
them
all.
two.
That's why. That's why. And without him here eating every day, I'll have enough. So.
For
It's
fuck's sake.
$6.79 food stamp.
So if
Come
anybody
on,
can
Lisa.
you get 766 for free. It might be different counties, or maybe they took it. Maybe they took it. I don't know. I don't know. My amount did change, but so if anybody can help,
No, she isn't cut off.
Chaz 700, CHAZZ 700, CHAZZ
Amanda,
700.
good
The one without
question.
my picture.
He has
It says
history.
landlord living. It says landlord living. Not the one with my picture. That one's fake. It says CHAZZ 700.
X said
Landlord living.
she
I need
may not
30
be.
total. total, okay? So I can just get food all day, okay, for the day.
No, chosen word. That's not what we were talking about. We were
There
talking
is
about a
3 of us.
tattoo.
Girl, they're not going to do shit to my stamps because there's nothing fishy going on there. So I don't even care when they say that. Don't even argue with them. Don't, like, you know what I mean? Let them try to do whatever they want. They're harassing the hell out of people,
That's
and
okay.
they're going to get in trouble for it. Not me. Not me.
She's trying to still hide that amount with her head.
Yep.
There's an upcoming. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean in my name? This is a fucking deposit, bitch. A deposit.
That
Wow.
means you received money from him.
Morons, man.
Yep, she received money from him somehow. It is her account. She received money from that guy.
He rage
Look,
quit.
we will go back and watch that screenshot. Hold on.
Crazy that your food stamps can get money put on them there. That's crazy.
It matters. Stop saying that. Because the answer I did.
In case you missed it, and then she's trying to hide the amount of food stamps she's getting because
She
people
says,
started bringing it up and saying, "Wait, you're getting $6.79 on the 3rd?" Now this is her account. This is likely her account. But there's a transaction there from a Joseph McFall, which she claims is Abby's birth father, where money went into this account. It's a provider account, which is kind of like a debit card in addition to showing the food stamp balance. So everybody together here.
yeah.
Yes, I was, Ashley. It could be from past due child support. Even though she's over 18, they could still be taking funds from him for child support. We are not sure that that is the dad's name, but I did find his Facebook account, and he is friends with Lisa on one of them. He has several. He is friends with Lisa on one, and on another one, he is friends with Abby, aka Naomi Bunn, and with Nikki. The deposit's only for a couple cents, correct? I don't know why that is. Do not know. It's for under $1. Do not know. Do not know. In some states, it is on the same card, Megan. In some states, it is on the same card. Especially if welfare is collecting it. Because if welfare is collecting it, they keep their portion first. They get it first and foremost. And then the remaining amount goes to the parent. They keep their portion first.
So Lumbee Beauty looked up the Pennsylvania standards for food stamps. She would be getting 190, same as it is here.
Right. Yeah, she would be getting, there's a range. There's a range. It definitely would not be this high.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be her card, but it's definitely, this transaction is definitely somebody that's related to Lisa and her family. No, it's not from Florida.
Yeah, the max adult
No,
benefit
it's not from Florida.
is 194 per person.
This is not from Florida. This is the same as Pennsylvania. I got other screenshots from other people in Pennsylvania, and we know who this person is, and he lives in Pittsburgh, and he does know Lisa and Abby and Nikki.
Interesting.
It's okay.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna give you wrong information. So, right, watch how she tries to hide the amount once people start, bringing stuff up about that 600 something dollars. All right, she shows it, but then she quick tries to hide it for the whole rest of the live. Hey, Glocks and Gods, look.
Here you go.
Yep, here you go. It's right. It goes right. 679 on June 3rd under EBT.
Yeah. So, she thought she was doing something there, and it looks like she was not.
And she told on herself.
Mm-hmm. Everybody follow Glocks and Ganja.
Abby is not in college.
Yeah.
Right, Sparkle. She's getting food stamps for more than one person. and more than 2 people. Yeah, that's why she rage quit. And then she was just on live a little while ago, and she didn't bring none of this stuff up. I'm sure that anybody who was bringing this stuff up was getting blocked or muted or whatever. It is
Right.
fraud. It is fraud. She obviously did not report that Jace is not there anymore.
Mm-hmm. Because it changes right away. Like right away.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to pay you any more extra money than they have to. And if they do, it gets taken out of your next stuff. Like
Yeah.
next month after that. Like until it is paid off.
Who's Lauren?
They are like hardcore about it.
Oh, I don't know, Granny. I'm not sure who Lauren is.
Yeah, they are hard.
Right.
Oh, no, you don't get more if you're pregnant. You get more after you have the baby. And they add the baby. But here's the thing. Um, she would be getting WIC.
Right.
After you'd be
If
getting
you're
WIC.
pregnant, you don't get any additional food stamps. What you get in
No.
addition is WIC, which in Pennsylvania is, you get lots of milk, you get cereal, you're able to get produce like fruits and vegetables, all kinds of things.
Cheese. You get eggs.
Mm-hmm.
You get a like little thing that you can take to the farmer's market and get fresh
Juice.
fruit,
Yep. Cheese, peanut
vegetables.
butter. Yep. You're
Uh,
right. Formula. After the baby's born, then they convert it over and you get a lot more in formula and
yeah,
baby cereal and baby food and things like that.
right.
Um, they convert it over. You don't get as much like produce and stuff like that. You get more in formula and things like that. Yes, you guys are all correct. You've been there.
Mhm.
Not beer road trip. Not beer. Not, not
It's for
Wick.
chicken and Newports.
No, no, no. Chicken and Newports. Um, yes, yeah, taking a damn nap said they work at a grocery store. So if you work at a grocery store or Walmart or anything like that, you know what things qualify for WIC and which things don't.
Yeah,
And those are the extra. But now I don't know if she's on WIC. If she
yeah.
hasn't applied, then she might not even be getting that. We do
Well, I
not
know
know.
that if you are on WIC, you have to be getting regular prenatal care. You have to.
Yeah,
They talk to each other.
no
There's
sassy.
a system. There is a computer system. So they do talk.
Okay, so I'm going to play the rest of the video here again. I know we watched it already, but watch after she realizes, thank you, Trucker's wife. Watch after she realizes that she revealed this 679 on the screen, how she tries to put her head in front of that part and hide it. Because really, all she wanted to show is that she is zero in food stamps. And she accidentally showed a lot more than what she meant to show here.
Right.
Okay, she made a mistake. So watch how she tries to hide it and keep her head in front of that number right there, because she knows she effed up. And again, she did not discuss this at all on her last live. She did not bring it up or anything like that. Um, so let's just watch the rest, and then we'll talk about speculation about rehab. Okay. And plus, I also have some screenshots that people sent me about what their screens look like here. Thank you, Almitra. So I mean, I do believe that this is her account, and I believe that she received some kind of transaction from Joseph McFall. All right, which she claims to be Abby's birth father, and he very well may be, because they do know each other. They follow each other on Facebook. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there
Now
you go.
what do you gotta say, y'all? What do you gotta say now?
And watch where
Say
she puts her head in
because I
front,
usually get them on the
and then
first.
she keeps it
I'm
there.
getting them on the third. Like, stop it. Stop it, man. I'm so tired of this crap. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to
Now she's trying to
lie
keep her head in
to
front of the
y'all.
number now.
It's so ridiculous.
And she's,
It's
look how
my
she's
daughter,
holding her
my
head up.
oldest daughter's dad.
Look how
It's
her chin
Joseph,
is
so you
up.
must know. Oh, I'm lying. I'm still lying. I'm still lying. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, Miss Ashley. Like,
You're
wow.
right, Holly. And you're right,
It's not the
Lily.
third. It's not the third. I will not sell you any, no ma'am. That don't even last me all month. Not even last me all
Yep,
month.
Crystal, she's purposely
I
trying to
wish.
put her head in
I
front of
wish
that
it did.
number
The
now.
last week I'm always out of food because food went up so much. Like food is so expensive. Food went up, stamps didn't go up. So that's what happened.
No, Laura,
I
just
don't.
3.
No, I'm not asking for 600. I'm not asking for 600. I would never get on here and ask for 600. That's why I
Yeah,
said once I
she
get my
never holds her
stamps,
head up
I'll be
like
good
that.
all
Look
month.
how she's holding her head up with her
Not
chin up.
really.
She doesn't.
Right?
Yep, it is expensive, babe.
She's trying to hide that
Because
number.
I'm just trying to get through the day. That's why I said 30. And 30 don't even really buy that much, really. Food is so expensive. They are. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. We don't care. I said not to announce it. Just do it.
Look how she has her head held up.
It's my daughter's dad. My
Yep.
oldest daughter. Abby's dad. Who cares, man? We all know that.
No, it's not check. It's food
Your
stamps.
mom. So, no, but they're
She's
not.
trying to hide it because she shouldn't be getting $6.79 for
So if anybody can help, I would
2
appreciate
people.
it.
And she later says it's for
This is
her, Abby, and
this is my
Jace.
app.
And Jace doesn't live there.
This is my app that I check my stamps on. When I got off, I knew it wasn't coming on the first. So I went and looked whenever you guys were saying maybe it
No,
did.
Mom Wife. That is her food stamps. It's under food
I
stamps.
knew it didn't. I wish. I don't. They went up.
I can look that up,
They went
Debbie.
up.
Just hold on.
Because everything that's going on. Y'all be hungry, ma'am. You sure look like you're not.
Ooh.
You sure look like you're not.
But we're the bullies and body shamers.
How's
Okay.
it not my account? I didn't even know I was putting this screenshot up. You're just stupid. You didn't just say anything. Fucking stupid, bro. They say anything.
See how she keeps trying to hide the number?
Like, I am.
She doesn't have any children in school living in her household, though.
No, I didn't. But whatever. This is ridiculous. Oh. It ain't on the internet.
No, it wasn't a McDonald's delivery. It was an offer with 0 delivery. I didn't order anything.
I do like Dr. Dre.
That came up on my
I
screen.
just found one on the internet that has 0 balance, my daughter's dad's name, and the third. Like, I just found that. Get the fuck out of here. Like, you guys are ridiculous. This is the EBT. This right here is the EBT. This is the provider's card. This is a debit card.
Yep, that's true.
Oh, it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything. Like, it proves that I didn't get my stamps today, like they were all saying in the comments, because that's what they were saying, and that's not true. I
But
didn't
she's
get them.
avoiding the question about the amount.
Yeah, for three.
3,
Me,
listen.
Abigail, and they haven't taken Jace off yet.
See?
They'll be off probably next month. I won't get them.
See?
Because this month it went through too quick.
Yes, Amber.
You know, from when he was taken. It's only been taken for 3.5 weeks. You know, so that's
Supposed
all.
to report after 10 days.
And without him here eating every day, I'll have enough. So
Fraud. Nope, she gets them on the 3rd.
So if anybody can help, oh really? You get 766 for 3? It might be different counties, or maybe they took it. I don't know. My amount did change.
Thank you, Jana.
So if anybody can help,
her amount didn't change.
Chaz 700, CHAZZ 700, CHAZZ 700, the one without my picture. It says landlord living. It says landlord living. Not the one with my picture. That one's fake. It says CHAZZ 700, landlord living. I need 30 total. Yes,
but she doesn't have any kids in school in her household.
So
and I don't think they do that in Pennsylvania. I think it's the same all year round. Yes.
There is 3 of us. Girl, they're not going to do shit to my stamps because there's nothing fishy going on there.
Yes, there is.
I don't care when they say that. Don't even argue with them.
Absolutely
is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Let them try to do whatever they want.
See? Let them try to do whatever they want.
And they're going to get in trouble for it. Not me.
That's not harassing. That's reporting something illegal.
Yeah.
There's an upcoming. I don't understand what you're saying.
No, she does not get for Cole Jr.
What do you mean in my name? This is a fucking deposit, bitch! A deposit! What the fuck is wrong with these morons, man? It has nothing to do with my fucking stamps. Dumb.
But it shows you're getting money from that person for some reason. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, and everyone, thank you for being with us. So let me check my emails because a couple of people emailed me some stuff about this. All right.
So she wouldn't be getting food stamps for Abby because Abby is over 18. Abby would have her own food stamp card. It would be not under an account for her. She's clearly committing fraud. That's what I'm getting at. Um, for it's 190, up to 190, 194, that you can get. Those are the benefits, and uh, she's claiming some other shit because that ain't right. 674, and also side note, I can't even fucking imagine having $674 worth of food to eat in a month. Like that is crazy. Like, and how were they ever broke and not affording food? Because she was selling her food stamps. But for real, like if you think about it, like that is a giant amount of food for the amount of people. Like, come on, come on.
And
Why
you
are
know
you
what
why are
else?
you out of
Wait,
food? And
wait.
that's
I
crazy.
got to make a point. I got to make a point. If she's getting 697 on the 3rd, that means she also got 697 back at the beginning of May.
Yes,
So
that's
where
what
did
I'm
all
saying.
those go? Why is she
Right.
on here begging for money for food
Two
when
days later.
Jace has not even been there most of the
Yes.
month? So what did she do with 697 that she got at the beginning of May, and now she's here
Exactly.
at the end of the month
That's what I was
begging
getting
for
at.
food?
That's what I was getting at. Because what the fuck? For real, if you think about it, come on. Come on. Where did if she Abby was hardly, there. I mean, we've been there the whole time, so we've
Yeah,
seen it.
Abby has hardly been there.
Yeah,
Jace
Abby's
has
hardly
not
been there.
only been there for maybe a few days up to a week or so. So what did she do with 697 that she received at the beginning of May, and now she has been begging for food for weeks already, every
Yes.
single day. And
2
people have been
days
buying her
after.
food. We have proof that people did buy her pizzas and all kinds of stuff. All right, a
Yeah.
couple people want the box. I'm gonna let you up here, but that I
Ugh.
mean yes, that's a lot of food stamps to be getting. And so where did all that food go? And she
Can't
showed a
even
refrigerator
imagine.
with nothing in it.
I can't even
I'm
imagine
gonna bring
having
up.
food stamps. Like, come
I'm
on,
gonna.
that's a lot.
I have a lot of requests for right now. I'm gonna bring up SJ and 13 because they expressed they want to come up in the comments. So give me a second to do that. I don't want to bring up too many people at one time. So I apologize and I appreciate your patience.
I just actually I wanted to sort of I don't know if y'all seen it, but if you go down the Lisa Richards rabbit hole, there's one video that someone has of her on live, and she made something a comment about Jace's check when Jace was still with her. And she's like, I buy him this and I buy him that. And he said he only gets like $20 out of $1,000 check that he gets every month.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I may have it saved. I have to go back and look. And then another thing, could she be getting more on food stamps and stuff since A, Jace does get a check, and B, his father's deceased? Is
No.
that why she may be getting more than the normal person would?
No,
No,
that
Okay.
wouldn't have any bearing on that.
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I needed. I just wanted to tell. Like I said, I think I've got the video, and if I do, I will email it to you. But yeah, Jace only got like $20 out of $1,000 check he gets, and it come out of
Yeah,
his mouth
I
when
remember
she
that.
was on live.
Yeah,
See, exactly.
I remember that. Yeah, he doesn't get shit out of his own money. It's not fair.
No,
That money is supposed to be
no,
for him. For him. That means that money should be going into some kind of account for him. Yes, pay what you need to pay. That's important.
right.
However, however, the rest of it needs to go into an account.
I
To,
don't know.
for safekeeping
Oh
for
Lord.
him. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. I just hope that she does go into rehab. I mean, we all know that the chances are slim, but I'm still going to pray that she does and gets clean.
Oh yeah. Well,
This is
we all want
terrible.
that. We all want that.
Right.
We all want that. I hope she's going, but I'm not going to hold my breath. And we've seen this
Exactly.
before so many times, you know. This is definitely not the first rodeo with her going for rehab. Nicholas request. If anybody wants a box request.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
say box in the comments so that way I
Yeah.
know that you didn't do it by accident, please.
Mhm.
I will get down and let
Um,
somebody else up. That's all. I just wanted to ask that question and then tell you about
wait.
the check.
I
All right,
thank you so
we
much.
appreciate your input and we hope you will stick around. Thank you so much. We're
Absolutely, I will.
trying to look into all this stuff.
If you need me or need any kind of help, you know how to find me.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you. You're so sweet.
Okay.
Okay, so
So,
I have Keeks and Blue Eyes and 13 here in the box. What's up, 13? Welcome back.
Hey,
hi.
13.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So, the math isn't mathing because at 194, on a high scale, times 3, that's what, like 582? I don't think that's her food stamps unless she's got 4 people that she's like claiming, but even that goes over, I think that's like 776 or some shit. So I really don't think that she's like being 1,000% honest with herself or anybody else. That's number one. And number two, fraud. A
Yeah.
thousand percent fraud
No,
because
I
Chase
think
got removed.
that is her
Sorry.
account because it does show a transaction from someone she obviously knows.
Yeah.
Um, and so I do think that that is her account. But I think that she is fraudulently receiving food stamps for family members who are not living in the home, including Jace and possibly Abby.
And they do not
Oh,
give
Abby's.
Abby more for being pregnant. That is a fallacy. They do not give
No,
Abby
they
more
don't.
for being pregnant. They don't.
Mm-hmm.
They they don't. But
No.
like also the fact that, Jace was removed what, at the end of April, give or take.
Yeah.
She had all of that time to, like, say that he doesn't live there. She wouldn't have gotten his benefits May or June if she was honest. So like I think she just, screwed herself, honestly.
Right.
Yeah, somebody's saying April 25th. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back to see
It
exactly
is.
what the
It's
date
April
was.
25th. Yeah, she's
But
right.
with welfare in Pennsylvania, you have to report any changes within 10 days. So if she really did that within 10 days, she would not still be getting this. There's no way.
No.
And
No,
again,
there's not.
it just confirms that she also got 697 at the beginning of May. So
Mm.
where did all of that go? She supposedly showed her refrigerator showing that she has no food. She's been begging for food off and on for the last few weeks, not just the last few days, the last few weeks.
Yeah, two
So
days after she
somebody,
got her food stamps.
And
2 days after
yeah.
she got them.
So
Mhm.
somebody,
and had
sorry to
pizza
interrupt.
multiple times.
Sorry to interrupt.
Like,
Somebody said,
Lauren, hold on, Lauren.
oh my god.
Yes, there is no department called just social services. Okay, there's the Department of Public Welfare who handles food stamps, and then there is Children and Youth, which handles CYS cases. They are not the same. They do not communicate with each other on issues like this. It is up to Lisa to report to the Department of Public Welfare that he is no longer there.
Yeah,
They're two different departments.
exactly. I don't know what happened to 13.
I don't know either. I did not drop her.
See you, 13. Yeah,
We have a lot of departments in this state. Too many.
mhm.
I worked for some of them. So
exactly.
Same as California. I mean, but I do want to say that somebody had mentioned that somebody had put in Snap uh, as like a comment. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if it was on that live or maybe a month ago, but Snap in California, that's like EBT, right?
yeah.
So I guess I wanted to come up here because I don't know much about this. I don't, except for the fact that my mom was on Medi-Cal and welfare. She was 19 when she had me, blah, blah, blah. But I do want to say that my mom was always trying to work, right? And she did work. And she, got up to became successful, but she still will go through her pantry and show me how to create meals from nothing, even if there's not a lot of meats or even if there's canned meat. So I'm very thankful that I grew up on welfare because I know how to stretch out food, right? And I was that mom when we did have money where I'd go spend $800 at Costco, but that would last me like 3 or 4 months.
You know what
Like
it
it would
is?
last a long
She's
time and it
selling
was
it. She's selling
yeah.
them. That's what she's
Oh.
doing.
Oh, of course she
Right.
is. But
Allegedly.
okay, allegedly. But I also want to say that, I've been rich and I've been poor, and now I'm poor, right? But I'm thankful for the lessons I learned from my mom, who was not like this, right? She was just a single mom and had to do what she had to do. So I've learned how to stretch stuff, except I will say that I'm not like Mama June and I won't put butter and uh, ketchup in spaghetti noodles and call it sketty. I won't.
Okay, I don't know who Mama June is or anything like that, but
Oh, she
she's
was on
not.
YouTube.
It's okay. We're not
Right.
discussing other people right now.
No, she's not on here. It
So
was a YT
so
thing. But
so
I just want
so so the point is though, she regardless, she got 697
I know.
at the beginning of May, and now she's getting scheduled to get
Yeah.
697 again for June.
And that's a ton of
And
money.
right,
That is so much money for food.
there's no reason that she should have been on here begging for food.
Yeah.
And she's also revealed that she's getting that amount and she should not be getting that amount, period. Like,
Right.
that's
No,
the point.
period. Period.
Yeah.
I mean, she could do well with 300. I mean,
Yes.
absolutely.
I
You
wish I
know,
Yes.
could buy.
And somebody asked if she can buy fast food with food stamps. She cannot get fast food like, say, at McDonald's or Burger King or like anything like that, okay, or at a pizza place or anything like
right.
that. Now she can go to certain convenience stores and get cold foods, like she can go to like Sheets or some other convenience stores and buy a prepared sub, like a cold sub, like an
Right.
Italian
Like
sub or a
Walmart or
ham
something.
sub or a turkey sub, or yeah, water. She could buy chips. She can buy,
Like junk
snacks
food, but at,
and
at
junk food and
reputable
things like
places.
that. And
Right.
there are some prepared foods, like cold items. She could get salads. She could get cold hoagies, and things like that. Right? Nothing that is warm, nothing that is hot. That's how it is in Pennsylvania.
Right.
Also,
So
looks
Um,
like she's
also I
getting
want to
cash
say that
assistance.
where my kids grew up, there was a big difference between those that have and those that have not. And because of the school that they went to, it didn't matter. They didn't look at anybody's parents' money. So my kids got EBT during, I guess, right before COVID, right after COVID. I can't remember. But and I'm not trying to say I'm a do-gooder, but I knew a lot of families in that town. So I would take those EBTs. I mean, they got like $700 for like food on there because they got free meals at school. So I took that and I bought a ton of food. I mean, a ton of food. And
okay, but can we get back to discussing
yeah,
Lisa? Do you
sorry.
have any
Yeah.
final comments about what's going
No,
on
go
with
ahead and
Lisa?
drop me. Go ahead and drop me.
Okay, thank you, Keeks. I appreciate you. Hi, Blue Eyes. Are you here? If so, you can unmute yourself. You requested the box.
Hi,
Okay,
Blue Eyes.
I was just gonna say one thing, and I was gonna ask Polly. Now that email I sent you on that email I sent you, now that kind of comes back to what she said in her video.
Right. Okay, so I forgive me. I get sent so many
Yeah,
emails.
me too. So I'm not sure which email you're
Yeah,
referring
I'm not
to. I
sure
just
which one you're talking
Okay,
brought
about.
this one up to show the range of what
I
food
sent
stamps people can get.
I sent a email to Polly a couple. It's been a little bit ago, but there was a video on here of a lady, and she was making merch for Lisa.
Oh yeah, I don't know if
And
she's
she said
really
that
doing
she
that.
owed, and she said that she owed Lisa money, or Lisa owed her money.
Yeah,
It was,
I actually put a comment on that video and was like, why does Lisa owe you money and stuff? And I don't
and then
think I
that's
ever
what,
got
and
a
then if
response.
you if you would look, if you went further down, it said that she was doing fraud.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I remember that email now. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we know that. We know
Yeah,
that she's obviously clearly committing fraud. You know,
yeah.
I mean, that's obviously what it looks like. It looks like she didn't report her changes within the 10 days, or else her food stamp amount would be changed. I mean, it literally takes like 3 business days, and your food stamp amount is changed a lot
Yeah.
sooner than that usually.
Yeah, it's true. Because
Mm,
I know here it's the same thing here. You have like a certain amount of days to change it,
yeah.
and then and you're supposed to report it as soon as you move out.
Exactly. So, I
So,
mean, so she's clearly getting, benefits for Jay still. And that's, she's gonna have to pay that back. Like you have to pay that back.
well, then that will just make her not be able to get food stamps ever again, though.
No, 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 it doesn't work that way. It's like, okay, so what they do is they make you pay it back, but you still get your food stamps. But they do make you pay it back. They reduce your food stamp amounts until it's paid off.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
The only time that she would not be able to get food stamps again is if she had been, convicted. Like then you can't get your food stamps again.
That does make sense too. So,
They
yeah.
have to do like an investigation, and she'll still get it during the whole investigation. And then they decide. Yeah, TANF fraud is jail time. Food stamp card can be jail time, like they say it's jail time. But I've never seen anybody convicted of food stamps or fraud, so I don't have
Oh,
the
there's
authority on
people
that.
in our state. Yeah, there's people in our state that definitely get convicted of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Pauline.
I was just sent a document, and I don't understand all of it because I'm not familiar with the document. I don't want to show it because it has a lot of personal information on it, like a lot that I'd have to block out. But I do have confirmation that Joseph McFall is indeed Abby's birth father.
Okay, good. All right. That is
Because there was I have some documents that are related to family court where there was discussion as to the guardianship of Abby, and it shows that Lisa as the mother and Joseph McFall as the father. um so yeah.
all
Thank
So,
you
right.
to the person that
yeah,
sent me that. um a lot of people are sending me screenshots.
So apparently, the grandmother went to jail for food stamp fraud. Is what I'm
Wow.
comments from
Really? I mean,
detail.
I don't know. I don't allegedly, because I don't have proof of
Allegedly.
that unless somebody sent it to me. I do not believe that person is living with them at all. Um, Somebody sent me a screenshot of like what theirs looks like. Um, Transactions are kept. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Someone sent me this, and I'm not sure if it's also from Pennsylvania, but it looks like the same type of account. Um,
Oh, 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 okay. Okay, explains grandma went to. Okay. Thank you for clarifying because I was like, I've not heard that. Ah,
so I'm not going to say whose this is or anything. So, or, so we don't want to know like how much any certain person is getting or anything like that. So, but this is something that someone sent to me, as an example. Give me 1 second. Um, so how their screen looks is that their food stamps or amount is over here,
okay.
and then their cash amount that they get is over here, and it shows how much they receive when they get a deposit, and then it shows upcoming deposit and it has an amount and says food stamps. So is that $6.97 she's getting in money and not food stamps? Because hers just said $6.97. It didn't say food stamps in parentheses.
That's true. It didn't.
So that would mean she's getting $6.97 in cash from somewhere on this card.
It's money.
Yep.
It's definitely money.
Oh, so that's interesting. Huh.
Cash assistance, maybe.
I just want to know if anyone has a spare room over in America for me to move into, because I would love to make $300 a month last for food, because over here in Australia, we pay $300 a week in groceries. Okay, thanks. So if anyone's got a spare room, I'll buy tickets to fly over now.
Yeah, I do. I
Right?
do. Actually, I do.
I'm on my way, Polly. I'm on my way.
All right, we're gonna be roomies. I'm in.
I don't know. Like, hold on.
Jesus,
People
I'd
in the
love.
comments are debating, and like, I don't know. This, I'm just showing you what I've been sent.
I'm thinking it's cash. That's what I'm thinking, and I also
Jason's check is actually way more than that.
And it's separate. His check, survivor's benefits would not be on this card.
Mm-mm.
She
It
gets
would
that
go
on
to
her.
her.
She gets that on
It
her
would-
time.
she's
That's
definitely
separate.
committing fraud. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I think she's getting cash assistance and food stamps as well. And I think the payment that she's getting on the 3rd is the cash and not the food stamps.
She could be getting food stamps on the 3rd
Or
too.
both.
Right. She could
That
be getting
can happen
both,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, she could be getting both. I don't know. I don't
Usually you get
know.
your food stamps early in the month.
I don't
That's
know.
usually how it goes.
It's just crazy. Like over here in Australia, we get what's called Centrelink.
Yeah, I don't know if this is from Pennsylvania.
So and over here we get a set, families get a set amount, or singles get a set amount of money fortnightly or weekly. But oh my gosh, if I could do groceries for $300 a week, for $300 a month, man, I'm in. I'm moving over there.
I do it way less than that. I mean, I have way less than that I have
Yeah, me
to
too.
spend on
And I just think
groceries.
it's crazy that she's making so much and then turning around and allegedly selling them.
I know, right? It's insane. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Blue asked my question and Polly answered it for me, so I'm going to jump down, guys. But Polly, I'm buying my plane ticket right now. I'll see you in 24 hours, girl.
That sounds great. I'll get your room ready for you.
I'm getting out of here too.
Okay, thank you. If you know how to drop, that's cool. If not, let me know and I can drop you down. Somebody named Lori in the comments. Why is there a Mills name on the notice? She received money from that person in some manner. We do not know. Someone just sent me something that was posted on a separate Discord where people were discussing Lisa. And I don't know because I have not seen this at all. So this is a speculation or an allegation, I guess, until I receive any kind of proof. If anybody has proof of this, please email it to me. That's the only reason I'm putting it out there, because I don't like to put out things that are not proven. But I want to put it out in case anybody does have proof that they can send that to me. This is a post saying Lisa messed up. Her Venmo she just gave out has receipts that say for Snap,
Oh.
where people send her money for food stamps, LOL, because Snap is food stamps. So if anybody has that, because I know that for a while she was giving out a Venmo and people could see her Venmo transactions and stuff. Let me know.
Sheila, why would this be crossing boundaries? Are you talking about us or Lisa?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. I was going to ask the same
Which
question.
one? I'm curious.
I mean, if people are getting ripped off and scammed, they should know what's happening here.
If anyone's crossing boundaries, it's her.
I don't recall what her Venmo name was. I'd have to like really look back. Maybe somebody here knows that.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody here recalls.
I think I still have it. Let me pull.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, sure, Cousin. We can hear you.
I want to let you guys know, on a live she did, I'm not sure exactly when, but she was talking to Jace, and Jace was talking about money that they were coming in, and she kept yelling at him saying that the rent money doesn't get put on the card until the 15th. So I'm assuming she gets money then.
That is Jace's check, yeah.
Okay. Well, the cash assistance you see on the card, it's referred to as TANF or
Yeah.
FICAP.
Mm-hmm.
That's financial assistance from the state, which they give families. Literally, what it looks like here is she gets every type of government assistance available. She
Bingo.
actually is doing better well off than a lot of us are.
Yeah, she's doing way better off than I am. Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Fraud.
And
Straight fraud.
also, on that live, I mentioned to her because I work for a community soup kitchen in the state of Louisiana, and we do have contacts and resources to other states. And I saw a lot of people telling her about going to food banks or soup kitchens. I did offer her that, but she blocked me because I did point out into the comment that there is Catholic Charities that they travel all over the country, and there are many resources. I looked up resources for her in her area, tried to give it to her. She blocked me. Also, the thing about Catholic Charities is you have to show proof of income, and you have to show that you make below a certain amount to be able to qualify. And from what it looks like here, she gets too much money and food stamps to receive those food benefits from Catholic Charities.
Right.
So,
I also gave her all the information she would need for that as well.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
she
and
definitely had all resources given to her. I mean, like we all know, this is nothing new to us. We all know that this is about cash. Now, what I am afraid for her is, I mean, it's gone so far. She's looking at prison time if she doesn't stop.
yeah. Uh-huh.
yep, absolutely. This is a screenshot of someone else that sent in their what their account looks like. Again, they didn't say if this is from Pennsylvania, so I don't know, but you can see that the EBT is here on the left, cash is on the right, and then it says upcoming deposit and
It looks
food
almost
stamp.
identical.
Yeah, that looks identical to
Did
what we
hers
got.
say
Yeah.
0 over here for
Yes.
cash?
Yes, it did.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
No, the other one didn't. The other one said 3 and some change. So it looks almost identical for the app though. Like that almost looks the same.
Yeah,
Right.
it looks the same.
Right.
But Polly, you said something earlier I wanted to touch base on. You said that if she gets caught, she can't get removed from Snap for a lifetime.
Well, she
It
can.
depends.
No, she can. But it's a process of like you
Oh,
have to
okay,
be like
yeah, because
busted so many times, you know.
it does depend on the state too, because I know a friend of mine was doing the same thing, was allegedly, I'm gonna say, selling her Snap, and they
Mhm.
caught her, and she no longer can get Snap.
Oh yeah. If you get busted selling your Snap, I'm just talking about not reporting your
Oh,
changes.
not reporting it. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, it is bad not to report your changes, but they won't
Yeah, it's
cut you
not
off
as bad as selling.
for life unless you do something pretty serious.
I have the screenshots that somebody sent me about referring to Snap from Venmo. I blocked out the names, and these are from 2020.
Right.
So supposedly these were from her Venmo,
Right.
allegedly.
Oh, these are from her Venmo.
Right.
So how did they get this? I wonder.
Well, because when she first put out her Venmo, people could
She didn't
see
have
her
it private.
transactions. You could on Venmo, if people have their transactions open or public or whatever, you can see their transactions with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's private now. She Once she realized that people could see all of her transactions, she made it private, and you can't see them anymore. But people did get in there and get some screenshots before she made it private.
Right.
Again, she messed up there. She messed up there. She gave out the Venmo. People could see her transactions, and she quick made it private.
Mm. Okay,
All
we
right.
see all the box requests. Hang on. Hey, Naked Yeller.
Yeah, we're trying. Give
Yeah,
me a
we see
second.
we see all the box requests. Just give us a second. Sheila, aren't you a Lisa supporter?
Hold
Sheila,
on, Sheila's coming up.
okay. Hey, Sheila.
Hey,
I genuinely have a question. I don't want to get jumped on. I just want to ask a question.
Okay.
You, in your heart, do not believe that it is crossing a boundary to put someone's state assistance on live stream?
She
She
put her
she
state
showed
assistance on live stream.
she showed it. We just watched a video of it.
Yes.
But you're restreaming it. I think
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
public
She
information.
she
She
put
put it there.
she had over 2,000 people in her room and showed it.
Yes.
And all of her stuff gets restreamed on YouTube for thousands more people to see.
Yeah.
Once she puts it up there, all bets are off.
Yeah. Don't
She
put
Okay,
did
we
it.
we constantly tell people to not do that.
Mhm.
I've even told Lisa myself to not do that. She has given out her full address with zip code, apartment number, and everything on live stream multiple times. She's given out her phone number. She's given out information on her children, her son's school, who they're
Mhm.
living with, what they're doing, where they're going, everything. And I personally, when I have spoken with her, because I have spoken with her, I have told her to please not do that.
Mhm.
well, what my question is whether it her be doing it, you doing it, the next person doing it. I want to know, do you in your heart believe that that is crossing a boundary?
No.
It's crossing a boundary for her to do that, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
she
my
should be putting.
question.
I advise people to not give any of their personal information out online. Even your full name, where
Right.
you live, information about your children or where you work or where your kids work or like anything like that. Because once it's out there, it is out
It's out
there.
there.
Yeah,
And
you
we
can
didn't know that
never
she was
take it
going to
back.
show. We don't know that she's going to show on her live stream. I mean, I was restreaming her one time when she gave out her full address 3 times, and she had
Yes.
thousands of people in her room when she did
Wait,
it.
she put it on live?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Tell
yeah.
the
haven't seen
story.
that one. Is she
It
for
was
real?
it was the night she was begging for pizza. She gave out
Oh
her
my
full
god.
address three
Yeah.
times, and the internet is forever, and anybody can
Okay,
be
Sure
let
is.
me
recording
make
that.
something. Can
And
I make something perfectly clear to your chat?
mhm.
I am not friends with her. So for y'all to be sitting in the chat talking shit to me is not cool.
Yeah,
Well,
I
why did
I
they?
just had a question.
I'm a mother of 2 drug addict sons. I am not friends with
Rum?
her. I don't
Yes.
condone it. I just came up here to ask a simple question.
No.
I did not see her live. So for y'all in the chat to be talking shit to me is not cool.
Okay, well, yeah, I suggest that you do watch her live.
Mhm.
And the screenshots that I'm showing now are from
From
the
her.
followers here in this live stream that have offered for me to share that so we can compare it to what she showed. Because there's obviously something going on where she's committing some type of fraud. If she's getting $697 in food stamps or cash, so that's what our concern is. I mean, to us it looks like she got a lot of food stamps, 697 at the beginning of May, but yet she's been begging for food all during the month of May, and she doesn't even have
2 days
Jace living there.
after. 2 days after she got her food benefits, she was begging for pizza and people to send her money for pizza.
Yeah, so it's
This is
really
awareness. We bring awareness to situations like this so people can go, oh my gosh, that's so messed up. I'm not going to donate any money to her.
Bingo.
Yeah,
yeah.
no to your chat. I do not donate money to her or give her money or let her borrow money. That is an absolute not. I have a medical condition that costs me over $500 a month in medical supplies.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
we
sorry.
appreciate
This
that.
is a
Apologize.
perfect
Can I
I
say
don't want to
something
let
really
something
quick?
your
happen to you with
chat.
Hold on.
pizza, but I'm
Your
sorry for your
chat right
situation.
now. Your
Can I?
chat right now is a perfect example of trying to bully people in a box.
Can I say something,
Well,
please,
hold
really
on,
quick?
hold on. No, give me a second. I mean, I didn't see anybody bullying anything. I did see
No.
some people saying that they thought you were a friend of hers or something. So maybe they got you confused with someone else. Is there a reason that maybe people thought you were a friend of hers or something?
No, I went in her live one time. I told her, Lisa, shut the live off
Mm.
because it was getting bad.
She's not going to listen to you. She
Of
wants money.
course,
She
of
doesn't
course,
care.
she didn't listen.
No,
I got
she never will.
aggravated. If she wants to keep watching all the crap in her chat, I said, screw it, let her. You know.
He does want that. You don't realize it's all a very calculated
Feeds on the
effort.
negativity.
Okay, what happens is she takes the negative comments and only reads those. She gets thousands of positive comments and offers for Uber cards, grocery deliveries, Walmart pickups, etc. And she ignores them all. But she does not um, read the positive comments. She feeds off the negative because then people feel sorry for her and send her money. It is all a very calculated part of her grift. So she's not going to listen to you. She's not going to listen to
Yeah,
anyone.
unfortunately, she hasn't
I
listened to a
was
lot of
not.
people. But I want to make
I
it
was
clear,
not
Sheila, that the only
I was
things that
just
I
asking
saw was that
question.
people were asking if you were a friend of hers or if you gave her money and
No,
things of
I've
that
I've
nature.
streamed her before.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Thank you
You're
for
bringing
clearing.
awareness.
Hold
That's
on.
good.
So thank you for clearing that up. But I didn't see any bullying. I only just
No,
saw
I didn't either.
questions, and I thought I saw people saying that you were friends with her. And so if that's not correct, then we thank you for clearing that up. But asking questions and things like that is not bullying. So I'm sorry if you
Yeah,
took it
no,
that way.
I honestly did not. I haven't really been on TikTok today, and I did not see the live where she put that out there. So my only question is, no matter who did it, I feel that that's a boundary that is really probably not legal. Like,
Okay.
I don't.
It is,
She could
well,
So,
first
probably
of
get
all, it
in
is
trouble
legal, but
herself.
let me bring up a point. You said that you've live streamed her before. So what would
Hmm.
happen if you were live streaming her today and while you were live streaming, she showed her EBT stuff on
I
the
would. I would put my hand over the camera.
Okay, but it's too late. Like she already showed it. Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Right.
And that's why
I
she
get
should
it.
not be doing that. She should not be doing that.
No,
So that is
and
on
you
her.
do,
That is on her.
but you agree that she crossed a boundary.
Oh, yeah, she should not be
She does
showing
it all
that.
the
I mean,
time. She crosses boundaries every fucking day.
yeah.
We have no control over the boundaries she crosses. None.
Yep.
On a scam.
And it's a public platform. Like right now, okay, I'm going to let you know right now because you can maybe look for it later. Right now, there are people live streaming this and
Yeah.
our conversation, you and me talking, and it's probably going to be put up on YouTube. And I
Yeah.
didn't give permission to do that, but they are allowed to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
I've done it. If anybody wants to go look at
No,
my
no.
page, go look me up on Reddit. I
Okay.
really
Well,
don't
then,
give a fuck. I'm not a good, like, I call out everything on here.
okay. Well, that's what I
When
mean. Like
It's good
people,
if you're gonna
you
call
can,
something out to have the be armed with the knowledge of what you're even calling out before you call it out. You came in hot to the chat.
Yeah.
This is wrong. This is wrong. You guys are crossing a boundary, and
But
you
then you're
came in
doing
hot
it.
to the chat. People are going to react.
and
That
you,
is
I
what
think,
happens.
and you
said,
admitted that you do the same thing. You show other people's content on your YouTube, and that's what we're doing here. So
no, not on my YouTube. I do it on my TikTok.
okay, so you do it on your TikTok, so it's no different.
No,
Exactly.
it's not. And what
Okay,
I
so
asked in
Well,
the chat, what
as
I asked in the chat is, actually, I didn't ask. I said, I feel like this might be crossing boundaries.
Well, that's not what I saw. I saw this is crossing boundary. Don't you think this is crossing a boundary? And and I don't even respond to crap like that. If you get into a box, I'll respond to you, absolutely. But you need to. I advise you to. I invite you to. Let me rephrase. I invite you to investigate what you're pissed off about before you even hop into a box or hop into comments. Just a little bit. Just investigate a little bit. Maybe what you're
just
saying.
ask a question.
Yeah.
Be like, why is this being shown, or Where did you get
Right.
this information? Because she put it out there herself. So if you want to see the video that we were discussing and the screenshots we're discussing, they're posted on both Nookie 5150 and Kai Fotzi's YouTube. It is the most recent video on Lisa, and she showed all of her information. That's what we were watching. It's on YouTube. We are literally showing a YouTube video.
Yep.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah,
This
I mean, actually, it wasn't the
consequences
most
of drug
recent one. It
addiction.
was it was from this morning at around 11:30 Eastern time. So, we were just watching a YouTube video, and she showed all of her information, and it's out there on YouTube. That's what we watched. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, I would suggest you watch that and find out what she showed and everything. And yeah, and if you didn't know, then now you know where to look that up.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry if you thought that I was accusing you of doing something wrong. That was not my intention. I sincerely, and I said this when I came in, it was a sincere question.
Yep. Well, I think we addressed your question, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and we're not
Yes,
trying to be rude.
absolutely. Let
It's
me
just,
tell you something. If someone sent me screenshots, I'm showing them too.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Mhm.
We hope you do. We appreciate if you continue to help spread awareness as well. And you're welcome to hang out here, and we hope you will stay.
Oh, I watch you all the time. Today's just been a bad day for me. So why is my Cash App in my bio? Really?
Hey, Scam, can you do me a favor? Can you pull up that Venmo screenshot again, real quick?
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking about
I
it, and I
can
just want to.
answer that question. I can answer that question. If whoever asked that, I am a part of Tato Fam on TikTok, and being as though that my medical condition and my medical supplies are pretty high, I have it up there because some of the Tato Fam members
Okay.
go to the Amazon, they get my supplies and have them mailed to me as gifts. Has anybody just randomly sent me money? Hell no. I wish they would though. I don't. I always say when I'm watching Lisa, when I'm watching Jeff, when I'm watching a couple others, the quirky guy that ripped one of our people off for
um,
$750, I think it was. It's bad. It's bad. I'm doing something wrong because I don't make shit on TikTok, but these guys are making hundreds of dollars a day.
Okay. I mean, that's your choice to do that. That's not something that we condone, and it is always a red flag to us, but that is your platform, and you can do whatever you would like with that. Can we have there's a couple other people in the boxes here that wanted to speak.
yeah.
Amanda and the other person, I'm sorry, you
It's
just
my
have
name's
emojis
it's
for your
Tess.
name.
It's Tess. I just wanted to say something real quick. I hope everyone's having a good night. So this is like a screenshot, and I'm pretty sure that this is Abby's old Venmo, and I know personally, like, people used to like pay each other to get their Snapchat names, so that might also be what it is, but maybe not. Because I
Mm,
can't see the amounts, but like people used to pay each other and go, "Oh, give me your Snapchat name." I mean, I
mm.
don't know. I'm just putting
That's
that
what
out there.
No, that's definitely SNAP benefits.
These two are the same person, and then this is
Okay.
a different person. So these two
Okay.
are both I can't show the names, but these two are both the same person. Are they paying for
I don't
two
know. I
different
thought
Snapchat? Like,
because sometimes, and like if
uh,
somebody has like a spicy website, stuff like that,
oh,
you pay
that's
for it. So
That is SNAP
you
I
don't
don't
pay them
benefits.
think
personally. You pay the website.
these are two
yeah, if that's the same
two
person, okay.
these are
I just
both the
wanted to
same
see.
person. These are both the same person, and they're both male type of names. And
Okay.
this is a different person with another male type of name.
Okay.
So yeah, just to
All right.
clear that
I
up.
was
I'm
just I was
sorry.
just looking. I was just looking to see maybe if it was a different thing, but yeah, no. If she's doing it to two different people, then okay, or same person.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Just thinking.
Yep,
Mhm.
no problem. Thanks for
Okay.
clarifying
Thanks.
that. I never heard of that before, but it doesn't look to be that way.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can drop me now. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I'm gonna hop down. I appreciate you answering the question and keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully she goes to rehab Monday. Let's cross our fingers.
No, my fingers and toes are crossed, but I don't think that it's going to happen.
Yeah, I
I
doubt
don't
it.
think so neither, but we gotta have some kind of hope.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a
All
very
right.
tiny sliver.
Yeah, it's the tiniest sliver, like
Yeah.
microscopic.
Yeah, the
Like
sliver
I'm
that's
not
poking me
lying.
in the
I'm
butt.
not lying. My two kids took me on a 15-year run. It's not easy. It's not easy being a parent of someone like that. It took prison. It took losing their child. It and nothing. It seemed like they were never gonna come out of it.
Right.
Now I have one son clean for 9 years and one son clean for 2 years.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Yes.
Congrats,
This
Yes.
congrats.
is awesome, and I'm so, so glad that they are sober and living their best lives.
And I understand, like, her parents must be going nuts. Because
Yeah,
I
well,
know
they're not.
Well,
I was in
no.
my head, like, I wanted to blame the people that were giving it to them. I wanted to blame everybody, you know?
Mhm. I understand. Yeah, a lot of people are culpable when it comes to addiction, especially in this situation with Lisa. You know, they know she's addicted. They can see it, as plain as
Doing
the
it for
nose
her
on their face.
downfall, which is sick.
Yeah, it
It
is.
is.
It's sick. But we all do hope Lisa gets better. You know, we're all, sending good energy towards that. Um, Everybody that prays is praying. Everyone that sends good energy is doing that. You know, we all feel the same way. We want her to live her best life. And this is not her best life. Um,
No,
so,
no.
At all.
we want the best for her. We want her to have a life like your sons have. And also, as a mother, I just want to say, I can't imagine how difficult that must be. I'm so sorry, but I'm so glad your kids are sober and doing good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It took a lot. It really did.
I
Yes,
bet.
You
it
know,
did.
I was in my oldest son, I was in Florida. He was still in Jersey. And when you get that call, knowing what he's doing, and him saying, just stay on the phone with me because I don't want to die alone, and you are so far away
Right.
and can't get to him, a part of me died.
I understand.
And
So
even though
sorry.
that they are clean and sober today, I feel like I
I
lost
don't
a part
mind.
of them because they're never going to be the same.
Right.
I got cornbread and mashed
Very
potatoes
tough.
and
It's
fried
very
pork
tough,
chops.
but I'm super glad that your kids are sober and everything is good now.
Well,
That,
thank you
that
very
makes me
much,
happy.
Holly.
You're very, very welcome.
All right, I'll be in the chat.
Have I
Thank you
told
all
you how
for
much I love
answering
my
my
skillet?
questions.
Thank
Thank
you, Sheila.
you. Thank
And
you.
I really, truly am sorry if anybody
I got
took
all those
my
fried pork chops
question the
done in
wrong
one.
way.
Hold on. SJ, can you please mute?
Hey.
We can hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was in the box. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That's
You
okay.
requested.
Happens to the best of us. Don't worry.
Oh boy.
I
Can I
really am
say
sorry
something
if
really
anybody
quick?
took my question the
Oh,
wrong way. Everybody have a good day.
you
Thank you.
too.
You too, Sheila.
You too, Sheila.
Um,
Take care.
so
They're
sorry.
saying
I'm
Lisa
sorry if
is
I
live, and
interrupted
I'm trying to
anyone.
find it.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Amanda, say
Amanda.
what you need to say because Lisa's live.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
say it
don't know
really
if
quick.
she is
So,
because I can't seem to find it unless somebody knows the account.
oh, I don't know.
Okay, so
So I just wanted to say something in regards to Lisa saying she's going to rehab.
mhm.
I kind of just wanted to clear up a couple things because it was just infuriating. So when she was live yesterday morning, saying that she's going to go to rehab, how her counselor called a bunch of places and got her a bed for Monday morning. So Lisa went live, asked, begging for $30 for clothes, I think it was, for rehab. And so I have never heard of any inpatient rehab holding a bed for any individual for 3 days.
Oh no,
Um,
definitely not where I live. Hell no.
right. And
Not
and
a
that's why
thing.
I was getting so infuriated. Like, and I tried saying that in the comments, and I know she read it. I said it like 3 times, and I know she read it, but she ignored 2 of them, and she kind of like she mentioned, I don't know, she saw one of them, and she just like shrugged it off or whatever. But yeah, they don't hold beds. And then another thing I wanted to say is she said she's on a wait list. The thing with rehabs is when you call and if they don't have like a bed, so you have to call and you have to get on a wait list, but you have to call every single day
Every
to
morning
like,
at 7 a.m.
yes, to
Yep.
like re-add your name to the list because it resets at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she's, I don't know, I just wanted to basically clear that up because she's begging for $30. Also, she's begging for $30 for clothes. I know for a fact that rehabs, they have clothes there. First of all, they have like a donation room full of clothes.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. That
Well,
just really infuriated me.
there was a couple of things about that live when she talked about that disturbed me. First of all, she did not seem to me, just my opinion,
Hmm.
uh, her demeanor did not seem like someone who was excited to go to rehab. That's what
Right,
she was saying. She was
right.
talking very monotone and things like that and very calmly, but
Yes,
she was saying this is the best thing. Like, I'm so excited to go to rehab.
yes.
I mean, I don't know people that are excited to go to rehab per se. I mean, maybe
Right,
I'm wrong. I've never heard anybody say that they were excited.
right.
And then she was begging for clothes, and
Yes.
people were asking her what kind of clothes, and she was like, "Oh, just some sweats or something." Like, it's summertime. Why would you
Yeah.
need sweats?
Yep.
Like, and then people gave money, and it didn't
Oh
show
yeah.
evidence that she bought any clothes, obviously. And then the other thing was that she was ranting and raving positive things about her counselor, about
Yep.
how her counselor is so positive and she gets so much support from my counselor. Like, my counselor is great, she's
And
great, she
and
said all
that
this
the
stuff.
counselor
But
found her the bed.
yeah, counselor found her the bed, and I didn't hear her say about a waiting list. I thought she said it was confirmed for Monday. I thought
So
she
she mentioned
confirmed for
two
Monday.
things and she contradicted herself. She said her counselor found the bed Monday after the clinic she's going to go. And then she said that she is basically on a wait list. And that's where I
Hmm.
was like, had to say something because she contradicted herself.
Right.
Right. And then yeah, but she was ranting and raving like positive stuff, just gushing over how much she loved her counselor and got all this support, and her counselor was great, got all this set up, and she's so lucky to get into this. But just a few weeks ago, she was blaming Jace being taken on her counselor. She was
Exactly.
saying that her counselor called children and youth on her, and that
Hmm.
it's her fault because she had admitted to doing rack
Yeah.
to her counselor, and her counselor called CYS on her and all of that. But now her counselor is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes.
And
Um,
people were actually asking her to make an Amazon wish list because she said she was going to rehab and she's asking for care packages. She actually mentioned a couple of rehabs. I'm not going to say the names, but she mentioned two that are in her state. And she was asking, people in the chat were saying, "Oh, can we send you care packages?" Then she's talking about making an Amazon wish list, for stuff that she's going to need for rehab, even though treatment centers has everything you could possibly need: deodorant, toothpaste, hairbrush, anything, clothes. They have, food. So she won't have to worry about anything.
Right.
right, right. And she has resources in her community that can help her with a lot of things, food and other things. The Light of Life
Yeah, we
mission
just
that
donated
I
to
that
him.
I we just donated
Yep.
$500 to in her community has a food pantry,
Yes.
and they
Hmm.
service her exact neighborhood, and
Yeah.
they
But
provide
this
a
was
lot of
specifically for
services,
rehab.
and
She was asking specifically for rehab though. Like in that live, she
yes.
was asking, you know what I mean? She was asking like specific things for rehab.
Yeah, Linda, she did say what facility she's going to. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's like an abbreviation, like
Power.
Power, right? It's called Power of
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, and I did look them up, and they do provide the services she's
Yes,
saying.
they do have
It
detox.
is
They do
a
have
legit,
halfway houses, sober house. I looked it up, but
yeah, it is a legit place for
they
sure.
do inpatient.
Um, yeah, Power in Pittsburgh. It is a legit place.
Mhm.
So, yeah, any other, anybody else in the box, anything to add? If not, I'll see, what anybody else has to say. I have more information to share.
Um, this is
Yeah,
going to
that's it. Thank
sound
you so much, guys.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
I'm saying this sincerely. It's going to sound kind of rough, but I'm a very blunt person. I don't think it is appropriate for anyone to come into your life live and try to throw their boundaries on you to not cross. I think that is
Agreed.
illogical. I
Agreed.
think it's very illogical. Boundaries are great. They're your boundaries for a reason. Don't make them anyone else's boundary. And if you share something on a public platform, it's not crossing a boundary because you've already shared it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Exactly.
mean, y'all have done really good to be very soft spoken, but to come in someone else's lives and tell them how they should basically run it or not to cross a boundary that you think should not be crossed
We
is
get that shit
insane
all
on
the
your
time.
part.
We get
Well,
that shit
that's
all
insane
the
on their
time.
part.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
exactly.
And I
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I
won't be
mean,
quiet. I won't be quiet while anybody comes in here and tries to throw their boundaries on y'all.
Oh, we get
Listen,
it all the
everybody's
time.
wanting to talk about Lisa. What about the people who are losing their money?
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
exactly. They are victims.
Is
They are
that a boundary?
victims.
Is that not a
They are
boundary?
victims.
Yep.
And I appreciate you saying that, SJ. And for what I tell people, and I told Sheila she could run her if she wants to have her cash app in her bio, like she can do that. Anybody can run their platform however they would like. They can say whatever they want to say, put out
Right.
whatever videos they want to put out, whatever. And if go for it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell anybody else what to do with their platform, but then I don't expect anyone else to tell me what to do with mine.
This
Exactly.
is going
So
to
yeah.
sound very crude. This is going to sound very, very crude, but this is your shit, and you can run it the way you want to. And if
You
someone feels
tell
like
them.
they have a boundary that has been crossed, scroll out.
Get out.
Right. I agree.
Period.
No,
That's
I'm
all
not
I
that
needed.
rude. I'm not that rude or anything,
I know
but
you're
yeah,
not,
I
but that. But
I'm
she needs to.
no,
But they
I
No,
need
don't
to
but
tell
that's
people
understand
get
you've
out.
got people backing you up that are that rude.
but yeah, no, we didn't mean like actually get out scam. We just meant like if you're so uncomfortable and you're just so bent about this, then leave.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, just scroll to the next live.
Right.
It's not.
May
It's not that hard.
I agree. I
may
That's
so
all
I
I needed.
agree.
That's all I needed. I'm gonna drop.
Oh
See
my
y'all
god,
in
I
a little
love
may
bit.
you.
I point
Thank you,
may
SJ.
I
We
Love
point
you,
appreciate your
SJ.
support.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you on our side.
may
Absolutely.
I
Of
point
course.
Hi,
may I
Jake.
point out may I
Hey,
point
Jake.
out something that I caught in that clip that Lisa said?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody else caught it, but when Lisa was arguing with somebody, she said, "I didn't mean to put the screenshot up."
Oh, really?
Uh,
Yeah.
She said that during the video or during the
Mm-hmm.
next one?
No, during
Ah.
the exact same video that we just got done watching.
Ah. I didn't catch her saying that. I'm gonna have to listen closely again. She probably said it like under her breath or something like that.
No, she said it plain, loud as
Oh, I'm gonna
day.
have to listen again. Oh, right at the end when she got mad. Oh, people are saying, okay, I
Mm-hmm.
missed that. Yeah, she probably meant to put up one that had like some stuff blocked out and put up the original that didn't have the stuff blocked out or something.
yeah. What the hell?
No, this is
I
not
caught it the
Lisa's.
first
This is
like I caught it the first time we was watching, and I was sitting there thinking, going, "There ain't no way she said that." Then we watched it again. I heard it again. I'm like, she did
Hold
say
on,
that.
Derek. I need a moment. This is not Lisa's screenshot. This is one that somebody sent to me showing what theirs looks like. I need just a moment because my son needs my attention. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, Nicholas, you're gonna have to run this show real quick because my dog needs me real fast.
Uh-oh.
So you got it?
I got it. So, how is everybody doing today?
Doing pretty good.
Okay,
Good,
I'm
good,
back.
good.
I'm back.
Okay.
No, these are I'm showing screenshots of people that are sending in, screenshots of what theirs look like. And they look similar, but not exactly the same. And I'm not sure if they're all from Pennsylvania because I'm just getting lots of them. Let me see. Somebody sent me the Facebook information for Joseph, and I already looked all that up earlier today before the live stream even started. Let's see. A couple people are requesting Discord. Somebody got the screenshot here of part of it. Let me see. Oh, they're sending me Facebook. That's not. Yeah, I can't. I'm not showing anybody's Facebook, but I already found his Facebooks.
Okay, I'm back. My dog needed my assistance.
All right. This was what was
Stuck in a
posted.
blanket.
This is what was posted on her page. After she revealed that stuff. I think it was between her first and second live today. Yes, I'll bring you up. Explain. I have lots of people requesting.
Just for one quick second. First off, I want to say congratulations to Ashley in the chat down here. She's 6 months sober today.
Hell
Yay!
yes! Woo!
Congratulations.
Good
And
job.
So
secondly,
glad to
I
have you
have been
here.
saying this over and over in the chat. Everybody, please follow Glocks and Ganja. That is Tattoo's new account. Please do it. Please, 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 please. That's all. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Oh, and can I also say something too?
Yes.
Lumby said earlier that she's in the hospital, not doing well. So can we put prayer hands in the chat for
What?
Lumby?
I love Lumbee.
Yeah, she posted about it on our Discord too, and I commented on
Oh,
there.
all
So
the
we're
hearts for
sending out
Lumbee.
our thoughts for a speedy recovery.
Oh, I love Lumbee so much.
Prayers.
I hope Lumbee feels better.
When you guys get a minute, I want to share with you why this group is so important to me.
Oh,
Please
absolutely.
do.
Go ahead.
Well, I want to let you guys know there was a point where I was exactly like Lisa. I mean, to the detail. There wasn't anything I wouldn't do or say to get that next fix. I didn't care about family. I didn't care about friends. I didn't care about my own children. My children watched me struggle, yet they never stopped loving me. They acted out. I lost my baby sister. 6 months later, I lost my father. And neither one of them ever got to see me sober. And that was my dad's dream, was to see me sober. And losing him is actually what got me clean. Losing him is what opened my eyes. I've been clean since March of 21, and I never looked back. But I really feel it would have made a difference if I had people like you that were fighting for me. I think that it would have made a difference to know that there were people all over the world coming together and trying to stop, the plugs from giving me what I wanted or trying to stop me from myself.
Right.
And my own family was just waiting for me to unalive. My own family would just pass by my house and just wait to hear that I was gone. CPS did come in, but for me though, my children weren't as lucky because they never took them from me, because I don't know why they didn't investigate further, but I think they should have, because of what my children saw. They were neglected. They were abandoned. I didn't care anything about them. I was all about myself.
Look at you now, though.
Yeah.
Amazing.
now my children are everything to me. I'm doing all I can each day to make up for it. We're great friends. We do everything together. I teach an overcomers group. I serve at community soup kitchens. I go out, I spend all of my time out there trying to help others. So it's not okay with me to hear when people get on here and try to say this group is a bad thing and if this group is hurting people or bashing somebody. No, this is loving somebody. And sometimes tough love is the only love, it's the only way to get through to people. And I feel like Lisa is a lot like I was. You can't be nice to an addict all the time. You have to be hard pressed. And of course, she doesn't like us. She's against us because we're not giving in, we're not supporting it. And that time I thought my plug loved me when it wasn't. You know, love is telling you no. You know, love is the people who's not giving you money to hurt yourself. And not only that, but you know, when you're giving those people, giving her money for that, you're not only hurting her, you're hurting her children, her parents, her family. I can't imagine what my family, what my kids would have went through if they would have lost their mother. You know, so I'm grateful for what you guys do. I'm grateful for this chat because I was in here 2 nights ago, and I've never in my life witnessed something so powerful that it could bring people of all nationality, races, genders, everything together. And it was all to help one person, regardless if she wants to see it or not. This is way bigger than what Lisa's going through and what's going on there. This united people and this showed love. The love that you don't see anymore. The love that so many people need. And I'm praying that one day she will open her eyes and realize how blessed she is that people who don't even know her are trying to save her life. Because I didn't have it so easy or so luckily. I didn't know that anybody even loved me. People wanted me to unalive. People left me to do that. And I did try to unalive myself. But when I tried, it's like God didn't let me. He stopped me. And I dropped everything right then and there in March of 2021, and I never touched anything again. So I thank you guys for what you do. And I say, don't give up. And I say, keep loving people, even when they don't see it. Don't give into it. Just keep loving people the way that you are. Pray for them. Just do not give in to the need because I'm telling you, yes, in her eyes, we're the enemy because we're not giving what she wants. But there will be a day, well, she will be on here making a video thanking every single one of us for not giving in. Because each one of us that stand up and say, no, I'm not giving in, is another day that she just might make it to live. So I just want to thank you all for what you're doing because I see a lot of me in her and I know where this is going. And I thank you all for what you're doing and for not giving up on her because that's what I needed and I didn't have it. But I did make it and I know that she can. And she has thousands of people in her corner. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank all of you.
Thank you so much, Chosen. Very well said. And I do want to reiterate that when I talked to Lisa during Carmen's live the other night, I told her that she could not like me, she could call me names, she could do whatever, and that is not going to stop me from what I'm doing. And yes, we're hoping for the best for Lisa. And people here are trying to help her, but I think the other night when everybody was sharing their stories, it was a really um, freeing thing and emotional thing for all of us. I think it affected a lot of people, and that was wonderful. And I actually do have some more stories to share as well. More people have sent more stories in that would like their stories told. So I will get to those when we get to that part.
Right. I have something that needs to be addressed really quickly. There's someone holding a live right now that they're saying that our Discord was outed for giving money to Lisa. And I
No.
just want to say that a lot of you are part of our Discord. Yep. So I'm just going to say who's saying it. It's not who you'd think. So, well, maybe it is who you'd think. It's formerly Better Days, now West Angels, and Dora the Explorer are saying that they have proof that we are collecting money for Lisa in our Discord.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
A lot of you are part of the Discord, and you know that that's absolute BS. Nobody's doing that. I just want to make it really clear that no one's doing that. And apparently some people that like we really cherish are over there going, boom, yeah, tell it, which is crazy to me. I'm not going to name any names, but just so everybody knows, no, we do not collect money for Lisa on our Discord.
Absolutely not. Now, I did donate to Light of Life mission in Pittsburgh, which is in her area, because we wanted to provide assistance to Lisa's area. And that is a resource that actually could help her herself, a resource, not with money. It could help her with food and clothes and getting an updated ID. And they provide shelter services, which she may need at some point. They assist people who are having addiction issues. They provide a wide variety of services to their community, and they have been around since the 1950s. They're a very established charity organization, very worthwhile charity organization, and that helping people of Pittsburgh is not have anything to do with sending money to Lisa or enabling Lisa. So I don't know if maybe they are trying to twist that somehow, or what. But yeah,
So,
I don't know. I
you know,
haven't heard what was said. I'm not
I
privy to
have.
any of that.
I
So
and I just want to make the statement that that's not true. And I've been holding on to my own proof about them that I'm going to expose today on Beggar Days Snark Reddit. So everybody go check that as soon as the live stream's done. Because now it's no holds barred, and now I'm going to produce my information on them. So
What
here we
was it
go.
again?
It's about to start.
Okay, I just
What
wanted to
was the
chime
Reddit?
in really quick about the food stamps because she absolutely showed a Florida food stamp um,
no, but
screenshot.
I have copies of the Pennsylvania ones, and they look the same.
No, they do not. Absolutely, they don't.
Well, I showed copies of Pennsylvania ones, and they look the same.
No,
And that person
It was
that's on
different.
that person that's on that screenshot is Abby's father.
I know, but that's a Florida
Okay.
one. I had a lady that came up in my box, and she's in Florida, and she's got the exact same one as
Because it's
that
the
one.
same app. Yeah, but they all look the same. It's the same. It's called the provider card.
Yes,
So,
that's
okay, so there's several states that all use the provider card.
yeah, but it's not the same food stamp. The way it's set up. Pennsylvania's is different, and then Florida's is different. Florida's has the names at the top, and then Pennsylvania's does not. And they're also different colors, and they're different backgrounds. They're all
Okay, but
food app
it's
providers.
Do you have
yeah.
a
I
copy
have
of
ones
the?
from Pennsylvania. Like I have ones from Pennsylvania, and they look exactly the same. So why would somebody in Florida have that person on their Cash App?
The
That
thing is, I
Joseph
don't know.
person or whatever.
Maybe he
No,
lives in Florida, or maybe he once lived
no,
in
he
Florida.
lives in
I don't know.
Pittsburgh. No, he lives in Pittsburgh. He lives in Pittsburgh. I've already looked up all of his information.
All right. I
So
don't know.
no.
I don't know how to explain this to you. I don't. I mean, I literally had a lady from Florida come up, show me her food stamp benefit card,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
exactly the same as
Yeah.
Lisa's. However,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's is not.
They all look the same. Hold on. They all look the same. They all use the same app.
It's the same app, but they're not the same for each state, is what I'm trying to say.
Hold on. I have more people sending me stuff. Hold on. Let's see. Because somebody sent me the PA one. I mean, I have several people that sent me the PA one. Give me a second. Actually, the very first person that sent me one was right after she went live. Um,
It's Beggar Day Snark Reddit. I'm about to drop something really fucking explosive. As soon as
okay,
this
but
time
we're not
scoops
talking
over,
about
I'm
that
headed over.
here.
Everybody's asking about it, so
Okay, but we're not talking about that here. That's not the topic of discussion, please.
got it.
This is somebody that sent me one, and it is in Pennsylvania. They don't want any personal information showed, so I'm going to block out something just so that way it doesn't show all of the stuff on here. I mean, are you telling me that this doesn't look the same? That thing that's blocked out is actually something that they paid using their card, like a payment, where it was minus 81 cents. They made a payment to something.
And that's from where?
Pennsylvania. I have multiple of them. I have like 10 different screenshots.
Okay, but now show the Florida or the other one from her.
I didn't take a screenshot of hers. I think
I have
somebody
it.
might have sent it to me though.
I have it.
Yeah, they look the same. Somebody might have sent me it, but I didn't take a screenshot while we were watching it. We were watching the video.
If you want to big box me.
Give me 1 second. Give me a moment. I have so many emails. Give me a second. Yeah, that's not Tattoo sent me something. No, that's just a website. That's not. Nope, not applicable. That's not their page. That's not what the provider's page looks like. Somebody sent me one from Kentucky. Here's another one from Pennsylvania. They it looks different,
Was a lot.
but I'm gonna show this. I don't know if anybody wants to claim this or not. They just sent it to me, so they're in here. Um, this is what theirs looks like, and I'd be interested to know if this is Pennsylvania. They're saying that this is Pennsylvania. I'd be interested to know if this 291 is in cash or in food stamps. I don't know. I think Sparkle said mine. I don't know if this 291 is in cash or in food stamps. If she's getting 697 in food, Sparkle says it's food stamps. It's hers. So she's getting 291 in food stamps on 6/3. So that would explain yeah, that she's getting 697 in food stamps on June 3rd. I'm going to expand you now, Carmen.
You see the difference?
No, absolutely not. It's exactly the same as what I'm showing right now. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same, except it has a transaction for Joseph McFall at the top.
If you look down right behind her, okay,
Mm-hmm.
the app it's the same app.
Mm-hmm.
But the way each state has theirs set up is different with the background and everything. The name right there at the top, and then the colors right behind Lisa.
Those those are advertisements. And
Mm-hmm.
they are different every time you open up the app.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Like
sit here. I'm not.
like
I don't
on
want to
hers,
argue. I don't want to
like
argue. It's like I literally have a lady that came up in my box. I expanded her, and she's from Florida, and it's the exact same way this one
yes.
is. And
Yes. And I have
closing it
one
out.
from Kentucky, and I have one from Minnesota. They're all pretty much the same, but this is one from Pennsylvania. It looks exactly the same. These background things behind her are advertisements, and they change every
Mm-hmm.
single time you open the app. They're not going to be the same. They change every time you open the app, depending on what companies are paying for advertising.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll switch back to mine. I think. Let me try to see how to do it. Because it's exactly the same. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. Exactly the same. Except for here they had an error like linking up. But other than that, yellow box. And this person happened to have an advertisement for BJ's. Like it changes all the time. It could be Amazon, it could be BJ's, it could be Walmart, it could be anything.
Right. That's how they pay for the app.
Right. And this one says this person's getting $2.91 on June 3rd, which is food stamps, and that hers and Lisa's said $6.97
Right.
on June 3rd. So that's
Right.
what she is getting in food stamps. This is under the EBT category.
Right. Hold
Yep.
on. I'll be right back.
Thank you. You guys see what come on, you know I have receipts.
It's the same thing.
It's the same, and there's several states
Like
that just
what?
use the
I'm
same
so
app.
confused.
I mean, I'm not really confused. Hold on. Somebody requested the box and I missed who. Not that Lisa. I'm going to bring you up, not that Lisa.
Someone wanted me to mention that you do get food stamps on the weekend, and it's true, you absolutely do.
I don't know. Somebody said in Pennsylvania you don't. So I can't say for sure. Like, no. Like, I wouldn't say that unless you know that for sure in Pennsylvania that is true. I do not know. Not that Lisa. Welcome in.
Hey, not that
Hi.
Lisa.
First thing I want to say is I love you, Scam. You're perfect.
Oh, thank
For
you.
getting all this out. But I'm in Ohio. I get cash assistance EBT. I don't get a card. My daughter gets a card because she lives with me. She gets 76. I only get $226 a month in a check form because with me being disabled, I can't go out shopping like everybody else does. I have to do mine by Instacart. But the 600 and something, that's a little much for one person. To me, that is fraud
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
because
it's way too much for one person. I already showed the scale. Like, should not be. Yeah, should not be that much. No, not even for two people.
also, there's another question. Is she counting all the money that she's getting off TikTok?
No.
Because they also ask for money that you're getting off of them and getting from other people. She should be reporting that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so to me, that's fraud. And if you call the food stamp office, they automatically do recording where you can report fraud and they can look into it and say,
Yes.
why is she getting so much for one person? And it is right. Abby is over 18. She shouldn't even be on Lisa's case, and neither should Jace now.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, she is committing fraud and it needs to be reported.
Mm-hmm.
She said Jace hasn't been taken off yet. I'm trying to update the app so I can show you something. I can send it to you actually. But in PA, only because it's like I got this from my own caseworker. As long as the child still lives with you, I mean, but obviously has to live with you, and clearly Abby does not live there full time. Um, but if the child lives with you full time, you can have them claim. You can get food stamps up until the age of 25, and then therefore after it's on them and see if they qualify. If they have to apply for themselves.
But it
Yeah,
still
but
contradicts
Abby's,
what Lisa said in the past. Then though, because earlier this month she said Abby just got her food stamps and bought $200 worth of groceries at Aldi's.
Yeah, her food
So
stamp.
she was saying that
Yeah.
like Abby was getting separate food stamps at that point.
And she very well could have went and applied by herself. You know what I mean? That way, it's
She
like
would
her
have
mom
to.
can't collect on her, but obviously, it looks like her mother's still collecting on her.
Yep. Somebody sent me this. This is their screen from New Mexico. Looks very similar. See, several states all use this. and the ads are just different, like all the time.
Yeah, but my biggest concern is it's like, why does she still have Abby's dad's food stamp card and not hers?
No, that was a transaction from Abby's dad. There was a transaction at the top from him. That's not his card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's lying. That was a transaction that showed that she got some type of money from him some kind of way.
Yeah.
It could have been that he owed past child support
See, and
or
that's what I said earlier. It's like, I
something
mean,
like that.
it could have been past child support, back child support that he still owes and paying on.
Right,
Yeah, that's what I said
right.
earlier.
And this one's from Missouri. Like this is one that somebody sent me from Missouri. They're all the same or very similar, but we showed Pennsylvania as well.
Yeah.
They're all it's so there's a lot that uses that provider's card. Look, here's one from Colorado that
Mm-hmm.
somebody sent me. Thank you at everybody sharing. They're all so that does not just
The
because she
provider
showed that
call.
that does not mean it's Florida at all. I also have one from Kentucky. Here you go. Kentucky looks the same and they're all just different ads. So,
Yeah, but I mean, either way you look at it, it doesn't really matter at this point what they actually look like. It's like she's literally committed welfare fraud.
yes. Regardless. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Most
I know
definitely.
that I know that you can actually call down to the welfare office at PA and just give them her name and they'll look it up and they'll see that it's only her because she's not reported that Jace is no longer there.
Right. Right.
But the
And
thing
they
is,
do
how
only give
why
you
would the
10 days.
CPS have already had like I mean the state is like CPS and the food stamp is like
Thank you,
in
Chrissy.
together. So I mean they should already know.
Was a
It's like
lie.
but PA is
My
like
Now it
mom,
was Earl's idea too.
when
Yeah, they don't
my
communicate
mom,
with each other. They don't really communicate with each other because I've worked for some of those agencies. So yeah, wait, somebody's requesting the box. Tilly, I think. I have
You
so
can
many
drop me
box
down.
requests. Oh, I don't see a box request for you. Thank you, not that Lisa. We appreciate your input and we're glad you're here.
I'm
Love
glad
you
I
about that, Lisa. Love you
Thank you.
tons.
Let me see. Anybody else who wants the box, just please say box in the comments because I have 13 requests and I'm not sure which ones are on purpose and which ones are by accident.
Yeah, I did want to
Thank
say
you,
I did
Shelly.
see on the provider's website that they do not get them on weekends.
Victoria's no secret. And Jessica, I'm looking for your request, Jessica. You're
you're
echoing a
echoing a
little
little
bit.
bit.
I'm not
I'm not
sure if
sure
you
if
have
you have
Bluetooth
Bluetooth.
on or you have it on another device or something. Oh, sorry, Tilly.
Were you talking about me?
Yes, I
Yes,
think
I
so.
think
But
so.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
echoing. I'm
echoing.
not
I'm not
sure
sure
Yeah, I don't have a
what's going on.
what's going
Bluetooth,
on.
so I'm trying to turn y'all down as much as possible. The only thing I wanted to say is if Jace is homeschooled, I know when we had our nephew and he was homeschooled, she would get a greater amount for Jace to cover school, if that makes sense. Like the PEBT that they were doing over the pandemic when all the kids were home,
Right.
they still have that in play, at least here in Kentucky.
So, you mean
You mean
extra
extra?
Yeah,
EBT?
you get an extra allowance for what they would be eating free school food. You do get like it's not very much more, but it is. I think it's close to $100 a month.
yeah they have that here. They do have that here in PA.
As well as Lisa herself sent me a screenshot not too long ago. I think it was like 2 months ago that she was trying to get me to help her with something with food, and it said that she had received the 600 and something on the second. This was the sixth, and she only had $13 left. But that was before Jace was even gone.
Sam, I'm
Right.
gonna drop for a minute. I'll be back.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, everybody was asking about that extra amount, and
Hold
that
on. I
is
see all your comments about Lisa. That's she's not. We have our own live stream going on here, so I appreciate that. Yeah. Sorry, it's really, really echoing when you're opening the box, but Yeah, I mean, I mean, the thing is, she doesn't have any children in school to even that she should even be getting that. So,
Right. And Abby, especially if she's pregnant, she should be on her own account. But I just
right.
wanted to help with the extra. I'm sorry, because I don't have a Bluetooth, it's gonna echo. But so I'll drop down now. I just wanted to let you know about the extra.
Okay, well, we appreciate that. I did see some people mentioning that in the comments. Thank you,
All right,
Victoria.
thank you.
Bye bye.
Hey,
Jessica.
hey,
Um,
Sam.
yes, I just have a question. Okay, I'm not from the States, I'm from Canada. So she gets food stamps, but did she also get a check?
Not sure. Not
Okay,
sure.
because
I
that's.
don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, there's some people have alleged, some people have said that she gets SSI. She denies that. So there's been different information put out there about that, but not
Oh,
sure.
okay, so if she got what an SSI, like, wouldn't that cover, like, for groceries and stuff too? Or is that
Well,
just, like,
yeah,
completely different?
yeah, yeah. I mean, she should. Yeah, I mean, if she needed extra money, I mean, if she was getting all of that, she should be able to easily pay her rent and her electric bill and her
Mm-hmm.
internet and stuff with her SSI,
Yeah.
and her
Yeah, because
phone,
we don't get.
whatever, and then have money for food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we
SSI is
don't get
cash.
food stamps here in Canada. Like, we do have welfare, and, like, welfare, like, covers, like, people, like, gives you enough to cover your rent and, like, your bills and stuff like that. They don't give us, like, any extra money just, like, for food or anything. So,
Oh, yeah, it's two separate things here.
okay.
Here it's they tend to give you a fairly decent amount for food stamps based on the household and the income. I mean, I think they're a little bit too strict because there's a lot of people that literally like they don't qualify because they're a
Hmm.
couple dollars off, which is ridiculous. But
Yeah, that's how it is here too with
but if you do qualify, the amounts are pretty decent for food stamps. The cash assistance through welfare is very low, I believe. But if people are getting SSI for some type of disability or something like that, um, it's somewhat reasonable. I mean, it's still not enough for a lot of people, depending on what their situation is, though. So it's
hmm
still not. I mean, there should be a lot of improvement to the people that really do deserve those benefits.
yeah.
But the issue is here that she is getting benefits for Jace when Jace is not there, and she got them last month as well. She got
Yeah, and
697 last month, for May, and now
yeah.
she's getting it for June. And he's not there, and it's based on how many people are in the household. No, her rent is not paid for. She pays 250 a month.
I would love to pay 250 a month for rent.
Me
Yep,
too.
wouldn't we all?
No, because I'm just saying, because if she it gets that much for food stamps and she's the only one there, that should definitely do her a whole month.
Well, yeah, and she's not even supposed to be getting that much. She's supposed to be getting. I showed the range. There was a little scale here on the screen that showed the range for like one person. Who just requested the box? I'm so confused. Let me
Okay,
see.
I was just all confused. I just didn't know how it goes. I'm thinking, well, how was she do like? Yeah, I was just all confused because we don't have that here, so I just didn't know how it like went there and stuff. But thank you for answering my question.
You are very welcome. Nope, my pleasure. Yeah, things are completely different. Thank
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
you, Jessica. We appreciate you being here.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Okay, it was Kelly that was requesting a box. Got you.
Hey, Sam.
TYP.
I wanted to tell you something, just off topic, not what we're talking about. But I was just scanning over TikTok. I don't know if you have any issues with these people on that 123 I'm coming for you page, but
No, I don't have issues with them, but I guess they have issues with me.
they have a big issue with you guys, and they have a big issue with tattoos and Cadillac. They're sitting
Okay.
there saying that you and Polly both basically condone the fact that he treats women like crap
Well,
and
that's
gave the
their
green
opinion.
light. Yep, gave the green light for it.
That's rich coming from them since they got me literally physically attacked and almost unalived.
Yeah, I
Wait,
remember you
what?
saying that.
Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah.
But
That's a
they're
thing
over
that
the.
really happened. So, I wasn't even going to talk about it. Here we are. I'm not going to talk about it anymore after I post what I'm going to post
Well,
today.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, but
Mm,
I mean, I know what you
you're
guys
good.
are doing, and you guys are doing an awesome job. And I don't think it's very fair that they're over there saying the things that they're saying, and Dora is the head of the crowd over there, spewing it all out there. But the rest of them
Mhm.
are right there with her.
Yeah, I understand, but you know what? They can say
Nothing.
whatever they would like.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say whatever I like, and I'm not going to say anything negative about them because that's the kind of person that I am.
No, you're
So,
awesome, but I just didn't want, I didn't want somebody to come back to you and say, "Hey, guess what? No, 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 no. This is what they're saying, but they got a real problem with that tattoo Cadillacs guy, whoever he is.
Well,
yeah.
What?
that's the thing. They have no reason to. They're just being ridiculous.
Yeah, well, they're according to them. You and Stan gave him the green light to be whatever to women, and it's okay.
No,
In your eyes, it's
he
okay.
is here to be my bodyguard. That is why he originally came in, because I have a psycho ex, as they know, because they got me attacked by him.
Yeah.
He's been here to be my bodyguard, and people fell in love with him.
Yeah. Well,
So he stuck
obviously they
around.
didn't. Obviously they didn't because they have a problem with him.
Ridiculous. Bunch of
Yeah,
haters.
It's
it's fine.
ridiculous.
They can have an issue with him. It's fine.
Hmm.
Well,
I don't have
I
a. I don't. Yeah. I don't want to get into a thing about
You
other
know what it
creators, and I
is,
want to
though,
stay
oh
and
no,
Stan?
no.
focus on Lisa. So
Oh no, I agree with you 100%, but like I said, I didn't want
That
you to be
means we're
caught
doing
off guard.
something right, love. That's exactly what that
Exactly.
means.
She is doing something right by doing this. But thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
thank you. We appreciate your support, and we hope you will stick around. We
Oh, most
appreciate you.
definitely. Can
Thank
you
you.
kick me?
Yep. Absolutely. Thank you, Kelly.
Yes. So I'm going to explain about the food stamps. The app is not always correct because when my kids got removed, it had that same amount on there, but I got like 200 and some dollars because once a child is removed out of the home in Pennsylvania, welfare is notified immediately. If
But it's not like that in Pennsylvania.
I'm from Pennsylvania,
Well, I know for a fact in our county, maybe it varies by county. In our county, that does not happen because I know people that have collected stuff that they shouldn't have for months and months because it doesn't get reported by the proper authorities. They don't communicate with each other, and they had ended up paying a bunch of that money back. So,
it's my sister, it happened to her, and she got reported like a couple months after, but my kids was just removed in 2019. When they got
hmm
removed, welfare was notified, and if his grandparents are collecting any type of like foster care money, which they legally can, then she will have to pay child support,
yeah,
Hmm.
and they're not allowed to collect food stamps while a child's in foster care. That's a
hmm
big thing here now.
Well, I'm not sure if they're considered foster parents or if it's some other category. Like
It's
I don't know. I mean, I probably could find out, but
it's kinship care. It's almost like foster care, but it's called kinship care because they're in the care of a family member.
okay.
That's what it's called. Now,
Okay.
if Abby is getting food stamps, then Lisa's on her own. She'll only get like was it 291? Something like that. Because Abby has to turn that into WIC of income.
Yeah, if she's getting money that or any kind of benefits, then yes. Yeah, Lisa's not live here. She's live in somebody else's live stream, which has nothing to do with here, guys.
I mean, this thing in this state with the food
She's
stamps,
going to come at me. She's going to come at me.
Hmm.
Absolutely, she is. That is to be expected.
Yep.
That is to be expected. I am not surprised in the slightest.
Mm-mm.
So sorry to interrupt you, Kelly.
yeah,
I
you're
apologize.
fine. But Pennsylvania is crazy with these food stamps when kids get removed. Like mine was reported the day they was removed.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been reported by someone else too. That's the thing. I'm just saying, because you normally children and youth doesn't report that.
So that
It's
means
up
she
to the
didn't
parents to
report
report
it
that.
then?
You know, I mean, she's still getting them, so obviously it wasn't reported
Nope.
by
Sure
anybody.
did not.
So, I did want to bring this up because this was posted on her account today, as well, and we didn't get a chance to look at this really quick. She posted this on her Loving Life account. To my friends, if thank you, Lynn. Oh, that is really cute. Thank you, Lynn. I
Aw,
appreciate
that's so
you.
cute.
To my friends, if you got a request, meaning a Cash App request on the Dizzler74 account and either sent money or even if you didn't from a request, please let me know immediately. I need the proof the cops are handling it. I will never ever request money willy-nilly out of the blue. That's rude. Please let me know. If I'm not on live saying I need something or if you didn't speak to me first, please don't send money. I'll never request from you ever. So it sounds like her or someone was sending requests
It's
for
somebody else's
Cash App money
Cash App.
through that Dizzler74 account. So I don't know what's going on there. What happened with that account? What happened with that person? We know that that person is her plug. So,
Yeah, that's clearly not hers.
something is obviously going on there as well. Something's obviously going on there as well. So I'm just trying to go through. People sent me that to my email, and that was posted on her account. I'm not sure if it's still there, or if she maybe deleted it. Um, Lisa's not live on her own. She is in someone else's live stream, not mine.
Yep.
Give me a second. I'm just looking. Somebody else sent me their EBT screen for Kentucky. I appreciate that. I did show some of those. This is somebody's in Massachusetts. Theirs looks completely different. So every state has a contract with a different app to do their food stamps and stuff.
Massachusetts is weird for sure.
What?
Massachusetts is definitely weird. I had them previously.
Yeah, I mean every state has a contract with a different app, to process their food stamps and their payments and all of that stuff. Um, Somebody showed me the app for child support. I don't know if this is for Pennsylvania, so I'm not even going to show that. Like I don't know that that's applicable, but thank you for sending to me. Give me a second. I have so many things in my email now. And somebody sent me this about how she was trying to hide the amount. Yeah, she was trying to hide the amount. She was trying to hide the amount over there. It was obvious once people started calling her out in the chat. She started doing that. Yep, a couple people sent me the same screenshot. Give me a second here. Here's where you can see the amount. This is a screenshot where you can see the amount, 679 right behind her there. Like if I go back on that video, I can get a perfect screenshot of it. She lets it up like really long.
Did a terrible job at hiding it.
Yeah, she really did. Let me see. I got a lot of screenshots of that. I appreciate all of you sending it to me. Somebody, yeah, that's not. Give me a second.
That's that evil laugh, Polly. What are you doing?
I'm reading comments that are hilarious that I'm not allowed to respond to, but god damn it, I wish I could.
No. Give me a second.
Although, trust me.
Yeah, I'm not putting that up. Some things I
Nope.
have to. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, that is so
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Someone is saying that she got $10 from this person this morning, and we've seen this name before.
Oh,
Pescetti.
Pescetti. Oh, Pescetti, what is your life? Thank you for all the messages of support during this. I appreciate it.
And they're saying here, did you get it?
For
Can you check, babe?
for fuck's sake.
Not that Lisa has a question. I will bring you back up in the box. If you want the box, just say box. We're going through a lot here, and I know it's a little out of order, but I'm just going through all my emails. Thank you, Zodiac
Yes,
Nails.
yes, not that,
Appreciate it.
Lisa.
Hey, Scam, doesn't Lisa get housing?
She gets housing assistance, and that's why she only pays $250 a month.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was wondering because due to the fact that's why she's only paying $250. My rent is $900, but I
Wow.
only pay $180 because of being on SSI and being disabled. That's what I had a question for. And as of the other situation that's going on right now on another live, Dora has a big mouth and she thinks she knows it all. I hate to say it.
Okay,
And
okay. We're not going to talk bad
yeah,
about that.
yeah.
Woo!
And as for tattoos, he has never been disrespectful. I love him.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's
Appreciate
all
Love,
I really wanted to say and ask.
that. No
love you,
problem.
not that, Lisa.
I
Thank
love
you
you.
so
I
much.
love you, Pally.
I
Thank
love
you.
you. I love you.
Thank you,
Thank
not
you.
that, Lisa.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
You're
you.
welcome. You can
All
drop
right.
Right,
me.
Nicholas? Right,
Thanks.
Nicholas?
Lisa's not live on her own. She's in someone else's live, not this one. This is, give me a second. This is someone else who sent money. Kai Marie. Let me see. They're in here saying it says you need to accept the $10 payment. Kai Marie. There's her account. Let me see what else I have because I have so many that I received today. Somebody else sent another one of Paschetti. And then, oh, who's this? Oh, they changed their username. Someone is saying that Paschetti changed their username to this person. I don't know. That I don't know. Not sure. They're saying that yes, they did. More of the same enabler. She won't message me back, so I commented on her video. I don't know what that was. There's okay. They're saying that this is that person, and they're replying here in somebody's comments. Why are you enabling Lisa's addiction by sending her money?
What?
No, this is in somebody's comments.
Okay.
You're part of the problem, keeping her addicted because you know her situation. And
Right.
then this proper bat person, which is apparently Paschetti, same thing as Paschetti, same person. I sent her 2, not 10. If you have a problem with it, then I don't know what to tell you. And then they replied, it doesn't matter. If it was 1, you know her situation, you're sending anyways, it goes to Rugs. And changing your username doesn't make it better when you send again. Please stop
Mm-hmm.
sending her money. You're helping her harm herself. Did my
Breezy stays
ring?
on top of it. Thank
My
you,
thumb
Breezy.
ring? Or which one? Hold on. They're a
I
little,
love rings.
my rings.
So pretty.
Let's see. Give me a moment. I'm looking through these emails.
Breezy is always doing the work.
Mm-hmm. Breathe.
Polly, you got this.
Oh, I'm mad. But you know, I
I
should talk about it, so I'm trying to talk
No,
about
No,
no.
you're good. If you got a vent, you know where my inbox is, girl. You got this.
it. Mm-mm-mm.
Give me a
Yes.
second because I'm just trying to
Sorry.
organize things because I have some stories that people wanted me to read as well and stuff. And I want to kind of put those together as much as possible so it's not intermixed with everything else about the EBT stuff and all of that. You know what I mean? Um, and I have a lot of Discord requests or Smishcord requests mixed in as well. Feel free to email me if you want to join that. Mm. Just speak amongst yourselves while I make sure I'm just covering everything.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
this is.
reading.
I have
I
something
was reading.
else. This is something about. I think this is posted on another person's account. It looks like. I'm not sure if they made this into a video or what, but we had some discussion about that Sour Patch person. And this is basically just proof that this Sour Patch person, she knows that Lisa is scamming, is what they're saying. So this Sour Patch person has a comment. Well, here she was in Lisa's live putting out her Cash App, Chaz700. And then this person here did, it looks like a video or she was on live or something. And Sour Patch is in there also like saying Chaz, Seahood, and Dizzler. And she says all the plug. So she knows that.
Yeah.
She knows that those Cash Apps are all the plug. And it looks like this is the person that posted that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can check. I'm not sure if she made a video or if it was like during a live or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, she knows she knows about Jeff too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got called out in Kim Peters' live today? Lisa is live in a different live stream,
Mm-hmm.
not on her own platform
Mm-hmm.
and not here. Let's see.
Apparently, while in there, she says that she's never talked to Tech before.
Oh my
So
God.
there's that.
Oh my god. Can't even remember her own lies. Like what?
Jeep Girl would like the box.
Take a box, girl. Yes, and Jake from State Farm, I want to point out that yes, you've done a lot of work. I agree. Thank
Hey,
you so much.
I just want to say one thing about this food stamp and his survival check he gets. The reason in Arkansas, the way it would be here is she probably still gets the survival check and she probably still gets food stamps on Jace because Jace hasn't been permanently removed from the home. So her home is a potential place he could go back to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but they don't
Oh.
do that here
They don't
because
do that here. Okay.
no, because this could go on for a long time. In fact, she was told that this whole thing could go on for 15 months. The state is definitely not going to
Oh, okay.
let her keep getting any of that for 15 months. Not at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they
I
sure
mean,
did
I was
say.
informed that she's not getting the survivor benefits anymore. I mean, she's the paternal grandparents are getting the survivor benefits for
Gotcha.
Cole Jr. and now they should be getting him for Jace.
Okay. I didn't
And
realize 15 months. Oh, goodness.
yes, she has 15 months, I believe, to like work toward getting him back. And they're in the meantime, they're not going to allow her to get it all that time. She's
Gotcha.
supposed to announce any changes in her household within 10 days. I mean,
Ooh,
I know someone who they were getting some benefits for their child. It wasn't food stamps, but they were getting some type of SSI or SSD because of their child had a lot of mental health issues and they were diagnosed as being bipolar as well as a bunch of other things. And the child got temporarily placed in a mental health facility and a residential school for a period of time. And even during that time, like those benefits got removed from the parent, even though that was still the child's technically their address. They were no longer in that household, even for that just temporary period of time. And they took those benefits away while the child was in the mental health facility and the residential placement school.
well, that makes
Um,
sense. Well, things I've been hearing, I watch too many lives. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. But did I hear or did I dream this? That when he came for a visit with her, he cut the visit short?
Yes.
Okay. Oh goodness,
Yes,
that's not
he
a good
did.
sign.
And there was supposed to be a visit last week on Thursday, and
She
she was
didn't
a
go.
no-show. And she denies that there was any visit even scheduled. I actually have some more information about that
Ugh.
too.
I
Yeah,
pray he just stays with the grandparents.
yeah, at this point I do as well.
Okay, well,
No, they're
that's
not coming to
the
her house for the visit. They are supposed to be going to the CYS office, and they actually gave her bus pass or bus tickets and a gas card, so that way she could get to and from the visits, and she didn't show up, and we do not know what happened with those items.
okay.
Interesting.
Well,
Yeah.
you can drop me. I was just confused on that whole check thing, and I was like, well, but if they gave her 15 months, then nah, she don't need to be getting that.
Yeah, they wouldn't be giving her that in the
No.
meantime. And I mean, with her not complying with the conditions to get him back, I mean,
Right.
they're not going to continue giving her anything for that period of time. Yep.
Okay.
But thanks. I'm glad to clarify for
You're
you.
welcome. I'm glad to be here and watch you guys.
Awesome. So glad to have you with us, and I hope you'll stick around.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. If there's anybody else wants the box, just request box. I did have a message that someone sent me, and if you're here, you can take credit for this. And it's just a message that they wanted to put out to everyone that's here. I will get you, I'm going to put you in the box, Susan, but I am going to read this little statement really quickly, and then we can discuss. The message that is for everyone: you fall, you rise, you make mistakes, you live, you learn. You're human, not perfect. You've all been hurt, but you're alive. Think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to chase the things you love. Sometimes there is sadness in our journey, but there is also lots of beauty. We must keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when we hurt, for we will never know what is waiting for us just around the bend. Thank you for submitting that. I
That was
appreciate that.
beautiful. Thank
That
you.
was beautiful.
That was.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm fine. How are
I
y'all?
like a
Very
box.
good.
Hi,
So,
Susan.
hi. I don't know, like the other lady said, if I dreamt this or what, but I could have sworn a few days ago I read it or I heard it somewhere that she is being told by the clinic if she doesn't go to rehab, she can't go back to the clinic. But my thing is, if she goes to rehab, why would she need to? And because I've never been addicted, so I don't know how that stuff works. But wouldn't what once she goes to rehab and everything, would she still need to be going back to the clinic?
Well,
Depends
then,
if she's like doing
Depends.
multiple drugs too. They might just be doing one drug to get her off of that and then
Rug,
stabilize her back at the clinic.
rug. But
Drug,
what
sorry,
she said,
drug.
but wait, no, what she said when she said she was going to when she was going to be going to a rehab, she said that she was going to be getting dosed at the rehab. So she wouldn't still be going to that clinic.
Right.
She was saying that she would be getting her dosages at whatever rehab facility that she was going to.
So
Yeah.
then,
I don't know if the clinic was going to drop her or anything. I mean, I've heard that, but I don't have, confirmation of that or anything like that. Yeah.
yeah. So then so if the rehab is going to continue to dose her, she would really wouldn't need to be going back to the clinic, correct?
Right. Yes.
So
Correct.
then I don't know. That sounds kind of fishy then. And then the other thing, I'm in California, but I did get benefits for a little bit, and I got cash aid and food stamps. My cash aid was always on the first of the month, whether the first was on Christmas Day, a Sunday or Monday. But the food stamps would always, if it fell on the weekend, and the food stamps would come that following Monday or the next business day.
So, but that's again, that's California, that's LA County. I don't know, like if it's different.
Or
I'm sure.
previously too. It can come if it's like the weekend. It can come that Friday or that Monday. I know it really just depends.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been told in Pennsylvania they don't come through on the weekends. So I don't know. I'd have to look that up to be sure.
So it's probably going to be the Monday. Yeah.
No, I looked it up. Yes, I looked it up last night. I googled it. So, but it did say that for Pennsylvania, it would go if it falls on a Saturday or Sunday, it goes in the next bit or holiday, it goes in the next business day.
Gotcha. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So,
I
all right.
sent Scam.
Thank
I
you. Y'all
sent
have a good
you
one.
a
Thank you.
screenshot on Discord because I don't know how to work my email. It's a
Okay.
new It's a new Cash App Lisa's using.
Okay, let me check that really quickly.
You can drop me.
Reason
I don't know how
why
to drop.
reason why
Oh,
I didn't
okay. I can
send
drop you
all
down.
the
Thank you so much, Susan. We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
reason
Thank
why
you.
I didn't send all the conversation because the kind lady did not know anything about Lisa and she sent her $7 and she didn't get my message in
Ah,
time.
I have it. I have
But
it.
she knows now.
There we go. Let me make this. Sorry, it's like woo, real big.
The name comes up on the screen or on the Cash App as Carol Edwards.
Hmm.
There's the new Cash App. Apparently, is that SE11711971. So I'm gonna write that down.
Mm-hmm.
And if some of my mods could help out by putting that in the comments to report,
Jake, good job, babe.
awesome. Yeah. That's a new one that we have not seen.
Mm-mm.
She obviously is having problems with that Dizzler 74 one because we're putting out that message. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you said it
Hmm.
comes up as a Carol Edwards.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Like, how is she getting all these candies?
Is telling people that when she gets money that she's going to give them a percentage of whatever she collects, you
Yeah.
know?
And then
Exactly.
what I'm thinking is why the requests are coming in is she's probably not paying them. That's why she wants to know who's sending money.
Could be. Could
Yeah.
be. She's maybe not giving them their portion and then well, or they could just be getting reported, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Could just be getting reported. Yep. She's on Facebook? Is she on Facebook like live?
Let's
Is
take
that what you guys are telling
that
me?
person. That person. Their profile is on
Oh. Well,
Facebook.
I'm sure there's a lot of people with the name Carol Edwards, though. I'd have to look, and
Yeah.
I don't show
Yeah.
that. I don't show that. I don't show that anyway. I don't show that anyway.
Right.
I'm gonna write it down, but you know. But yeah, I think that's why she's not using that Cash App anymore. I got you, Stacy. Stacy is coming up.
I'm gonna check that out. Hi, Stacy.
Hey, so that Carol Edwards, so she goes live on here. She popped up on my For You page today, actually. And
Oh,
she claims to live in sober living, and that was her Cash App. I recognize it because she claimed to need it for hygiene products. So I know, I remember that Cash App, the exact numbers popping up. But yeah, Carol Edwards
oh.
is on here. She begs basically every day. I've seen her pop up a few times. So
So she's a potential fellow
yes.
scammer.
Yes. I don't know how they
Hmm.
are like associated together. I have no idea. But yes, she gets on here. Yes. So,
Because
Oh.
yep.
I messaged the person who gave me that yesterday or the day before, I believe, saying that Lisa was a scammer because I seen her in Lisa's live and she said she
She's
described
gonna look.
Lisa saying the lady was asking for cigarettes and that was asking everybody for cigarettes, so that's how I knew it was Lisa. And
There's
that's
somebody
the
saying that
cash
her
app that she
username. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake. I apologize. Keep continue.
and that's how I or That's how I know that that's the cash app Lisa was using too.
Somebody is saying that they go by the name Carol Edwards on TikTok. Can anybody confirm if this is the account that you're referring to? If this is correct or not? Is this the person that you're referring to? Yes. People were saying yes. 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 Okay. So it's apparently this person, this Carol.Edwards72. And some people are saying they saw her today. They've seen her on live. Let's see what this most recent video is. I don't know. What is that? Wow, that's nice. Somebody said she made a video about Lisa. If she did, I don't know which one it would be. I haven't looked at her content. I have not seen this person before. We might need to make a page on our Discord about her though.
Mm-hmm.
Might need to start giving her some attention.
Oh,
And keeping an eye out for her going live. The
Right.
black and white one, you think? This one? There are two things you gotta learn to say in this life. Thank you and fuck you. There are two things you gotta learn to say in this she life. Seems like a real peach.
He does.
Yeah, new project. Woo!
well,
New
wait.
project.
So did me undiscovering or discovering a new cash app that Lisa's using open up a new scammer?
Looks that way.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it might be that way. I'm gonna add this Carol's name to my little watch list and keep an eye out for when she goes live. Like to I don't like to, um like just label somebody as a scammer right off the
Yeah.
bat. Like I like to look into their
Watch.
videos and catch them on live at least a couple of times and things like that. So it's somebody that I'll definitely check into. So yeah.
Yeah, she extra. We know a lot of people are using our picture. They're doing it in solidarity because the s- the scammers we deal with, people get pissed off, and so they start making fake accounts and harassing. So everybody's changing their pictures. We didn't ask them to. Their PFP to ours, which is totally hilarious.
Yeah. So interesting that they could potentially be another scammer.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me go back into my emails here. Yeah, they're showing her Cash App that comes up. Yep, that looks like the same person.
Mhm. Yes, it does.
I'm gonna get out of the box. I'm sitting outside and it's hot. I'm gonna go
Okay.
back
Great.
inside.
Good job,
Thank you,
Jake.
Jake. We appreciate you. Good job with that.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, somebody said, "Oh, somebody's using your new picture." Yeah, a lot of people are, and they're doing it for support. So it's not.
Yeah, which is so
Yeah,
sweet.
and somebody else sent me this that this is that Carol.
Well, I'm glad for her that she has 29.
I mean, she's going to be getting her
Unfortunate.
Cash App reported.
Yeah, but she
It,
shouldn't be doing this, and that's not the actions of a sober person to help someone else
yeah,
scam so they can use rugs. You know,
yeah, yeah,
I don't know how sober that is.
yeah. Let me go in. I have a separate folder of things that I saved that I wanted to make sure that I read on live, like some stories and some other stuff. So give me a moment to find some of those things. I have a couple of things. I have some stories and a few other things to share right now. Um, Lisa is live and someone else is live. Yes, we
Oh
are
yeah.
aware. She is not here. She is speaking with other people.
Yep.
Um, this was a story that someone sent to me, and I hope that they are here. Their name on TikTok is Shay, Chey Richard, and so they wanted me to share this. They say, "Hey, ScamSlam, as I sit here and watch your lives every day, they truly help. My story is short and kind of boring, but I'm 6 years clean. I went through the dumps in addiction. I ran away twice when I was 18. I put a pew pew to my head, and my dad even put it in my hand. I laid it down at his feet and bawled, and I walked outside, and that was it for me. I ended my addiction that day. I have dealt with an alcoholic and a sleeping pill abuser my entire life until unfortunately my dad unalived himself November 4th, 2022, due to pill and alcohol and PSD. If it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for doing what you do. Keep rocking it. Thank you so much for sharing." And that just sounds awful, and I'm so sorry that
So sad.
um
So
and
sad.
I'm so sorry for the loss of your dad.
Mhm.
So sorry. Yeah. These stories are so tough. So tough, and my heart goes out to you. They're heartbreaking. They're heartbreaking. But I think it's healing for some people to share them, and it's healing to hear them, and to, have this type of empathy and emotions for the others that are here in this community. Um, I have another one to share. Um, and I don't know if they wanted their name read, so I won't say it. They can claim it if they are here. "Hey, Scam, I sat here wondering if I wanted to share my story or not, and this can be shared on your live. I decided that maybe I should. It could help someone listening. My addiction started when I was 16. I was dating a guy from high school who introduced me to rugs, and I stayed with this guy for 9 years. During that 9 years, I learned he was a very narcissistic, abusive guy. It started off slow, like always, controlling who I talked to, where I went, what I wore, and then it turned into him locking me in a bedroom with a padlock on the outside. He never left any food or water, and he would leave me there for 12 hours. Also, during this time, this quote unquote loving boyfriend started telling his dealers that they could abuse me in exchange for rugs for cash. I might have read this story before. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. So if I read this before and I'm reading it again, it's because it's going to identify with somebody here. Okay.
Mhm.
I really believe that. Um, and before anyone asks, I tried to fight. I fought it every day. It only ended with serious repercussions. I had pew pews held to my head. I was cut with utensils, graped, burned with cigarettes, and had my held underwater until I passed out. When I finally did escape this awful relationship, I was so far into my addiction that it caused me to go into a psychosis. I ended up smoking a blunt laced with meth, and I didn't know it. I found my way to my dad's house on foot, and out of concern, he took me to a hospital. I don't know why, but the hospital discharged me. As I was waiting for my dad to come pick me up, a guy asked me if I wanted a ride home. And I remember I still really wasn't in my right mind. So I agreed. He ended up taking me to an abandoned house, SA'd me, and then put me in the trunk of his car. While he was driving, thankfully, he got in a wreck where the cops eventually found me in the trunk of the car. I honestly knew if that happens, I would have been unalived. If that hadn't have happened, I would have been unalived. I was then admitted into a psychotic ward for 2 weeks. They gave me so many shots of various drugs that they told my parents that if this last one they gave me didn't snap me out of it, I would be admitted next door where they keep the insane people. I thankfully woke up in reality wondering where I was. Once I came out, I decided to go to a 30-day rehab. After completing that, I went to sober living where I questioned staying sober or not. After being in there for 2 months, I found out I was pregnant with my son, and I can honestly say that that little boy saved my life. If it wasn't for him, I would have went back to using. I'm 34 next month and I'm sober 5 years this past January. It's one of the best feelings and I'm extremely thankful for it. The trauma from your past doesn't have to define who you are, but it can show how tough of a person you can be for the future. Thank you, Slam and Polly, for the wonderful platform you've created. I'm so glad that I found you guys. The awareness you are giving to people is unbelievable. If anything, you deserve an award, LOL.
Oh,
So sweet. We don't want any awards or anything like that. Um, Thank you so much for sharing your story. Oh, Kristen here in the comments is claiming that is her. Kristen,
Kristen.
my heart goes out to you, Kristen, and congratulations on your sobriety. I'm glad you were able to work past all of that and to be successful with that. Um, and I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that struggle and pain.
Yes. You are so strong. For you to still be here and standing up and, you know, you've done amazing.
You're strong, Kristen, and you deserve an award.
Yes, Kristen. You deserve an award.
Um, Give me one moment.
That was
I
amazing.
hope they're still in here. They were here earlier. I'm not going to say the name because I'm not sure if she wanted me to say it. I know they were here earlier. So I hope that they can say whether, if they want to claim this.
Right.
So this is their story. I wanted to share with you my story of overcoming addiction. And since I'm not 100% sure how to censor my story to make it appropriate for TikTok, I wanted to send it to you here. Oh, okay. She says, I don't mind. She said, I don't mind if you share the story and you can say who I am. My name is Courtney. My TikTok name is Italian Demon. I'm currently 33 years old and I'm from San Francisco, but I'm now living in a tiny town in the foothills or gold country. So I come from a family that battles their own addictions, especially my biological dad's side of the family. And because of my biological dad's addiction to alcohol and rug use of meth, he unalived in 2006 from cirrhosis of the liver. He was never really in my life growing up, and I remember being angry because he was never around and never called to talk to me or anything. But as I got older, I realized my mom was trying to protect me from seeing my biological dad on different substances. My mother is a heart of gold, so she put everything aside and sat in the hospital day in and day out to help my bio dad. Even though I was sad that my bio dad passed away, I was never attached to him because he was MIA for about 12 years. I had a stepdad who I saw as my real dad. My dad was my best friend as I was growing up, and we bonded over everything. I think she's referring to her stepdad. My life collapsed March 9th, 2009. I was a senior in high school and was graduating at the end of May. My mom and I got home, and the house was oddly quiet. My dad was never quiet. He would have the stereo playing or the TV on or stomping around. March 9th, 2009 was my dad's 58th birthday. And when my mom and I walked into the house, we went upstairs and did what we usually did every day. My mom opened the bedroom door, asking if I heard my dad in the garage, and I said no. My room was above the garage. And I said, maybe he's at the neighbor's. My mom had a strange expression on her face, and she asked me to go downstairs to see if he was in the garage, and if he was, to ask him where he wants to go for his birthday dinner. When I got to the door that leads to the garage, I stopped in my tracks because suddenly I had this gut-wrenching feeling. So I slowly opened the door and said, Dad, are you down here? But there was no response, and the garage was dark. So I slowly opened the door all the way and went to turn on the light. At this moment, I hear my mom coming down the stairs, as if she felt what I had felt. And when I turned on the light, his 1970 El Camino that he fully restored and he kept in the garage was uncovered. And that's when I saw it, and my heart sank. And it was as if everything around me went silent. And I said, oh no, 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 this can't be true. He had duct taped a hose from the shop vac from the tailpipe to the driver's side window,
Oh my God.
and I screamed. And when I opened the car door, there was my dad slumped over, and I could see drool hanging from his mouth, and there was no movement. And at that moment, I knew he was gone. I was in a fog for days, praying that this was just a horrible nightmare that I could wake up from. But no, it was my new reality. I struggled the last 2 months of my senior year, and I didn't want to do anything, and I was just numb to everything. I even contemplated unaliving myself. And at about 19, I began taking antidepressants and antipsychotics just to be able to function a little since finding my dad unalived after he took his own life. I didn't start using drugs until I was about 22 when my close friend introduced me to Rocaine. And I remember how amazing it felt, and it helped me to not feel anything else that I was battling in my life. From the age of 22 to 29, I was on an endless spiral involving myself with drinking every single night and doing Rocaine. I would stop and then relapse when it was my dad's birthday or anniversary, or if I broke up with a guy that I was dating over the years. But what really did it was in 2017 when my grandfather unalived. Let me backtrack a little bit. In the middle or end of 2015, I started talking to this guy that I grew close to, and I was there to keep him company. After he got pew-pewed at the Warriors Parade in 2015 on FaceTime, and after everything, I decided to meet up with him, and I would have never thought he would end up being an evil, narcissistic, and severely abusive monster. We bonded by drinking hard liquor and doing Rocaine, and it didn't begin to get bad until about 2008-ish when I could see the man that I would do anything for and help him because he was paralyzed from the waist down, and I never made fun of him or laughed at him. I was his legs. I was looking for the love and bond that I lost when I lost my dad and grandparents. And I feel now that I'm looking back as if he could sense my weakness and sadness, and he could tell I had a heart of gold. My ex would make me look down whenever we were out in public because in his mind I was checking out every single guy we crossed paths with, which I never was. Once my ex pulled me in when I felt tied to him, he began making me sell my body, and he kept all the money I made. And he didn't care that I would tell him I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like absolute trash selling my body. But he didn't care, and he would feed me rugs from Rocaine to math. He fed me math one night and told me it was Rocaine, and then I battled that addiction. And when he would get angry at anything, even if it had nothing to do with me, he would take all of his anger out of me by slapping me, punching me, whipping me with phone cords, and he even pew whipped me and set me up to be jumped. And sorry, I'm trying to, and something me down, so held me down so I couldn't defend myself. We would be on and off because I was trauma bonded to him, and in about 2018 we decided to move in together, which was a horrible mistake. He would make me stay up with him, and he fed me rugs constantly, and the longest he kept me awake was for 4 days. He would get extremely irritated when he was up all night, let alone multiple nights in a row, and he had his creepy uncle come over and stay the night, and my ex made me stay in our bedroom and keep the door locked because I wanted to get some sleep, and all of a sudden when I woke up from my nap, my ex was acting really weird towards me. I could see him just glaring at me. I had no idea what was wrong. I barely spoke to his cousin because he gave me creepy vibes, and after the cousin left, my ex began grilling me, asking me while he was cleaning if I'd left the room and had sex with his cousin in the bathroom, which never happened. And that would be one of the worst nights in my entire life where no matter what I said, he didn't believe me. And at one point, he held me at pew point with his pew loaded and cocked back. He didn't want his mom to know what he considered true about his so-called encounter with his cousin, so he made me say that his cousin raped me and made me go get a grape kit done, and that was so uncomfortable and traumatizing, and he even made me speak with a detective about the grape that never happened. My ex grew more and more abusive every day about this big blowout fight that almost ended my life. And it got to the point that if I didn't lay out clean clothes for him while he showered or brushed his hair, I would get backhanded. He broke my nose, and I have a decent-sized scar on my eyebrow from when he hit me with some heavy object. We were living with his mom when this was happening, and his mom did nothing, yet she would get angry at me if I retaliated because I was fed up. April 2019, I made a plan with my mom to leave him quietly and block him on everything My mom came and picked me up, and I left with barely anything. And I stayed with my mom before I had a lapse in common sense and began talking to him again. And he made me believe he would change and get help. And after a month, I went back to him. And things were good the first few weeks, but then he fell back into his old habits and excessive rug use, which in turn got me back on the rugs. And he even became even more abusive and violent toward me. That any time he would raise a hand at me, I'd flinch and he would laugh. In November 2019, I needed to come up to my mom's house and testify in a court case that involved my mom and uncle. And my ex forced himself to come with me because he didn't trust me. So we came up here together, and the day of court, my mom and I and my uncle's ex-girlfriend went to court, and then I finally said, I don't deserve this abuse anymore. So we spoke to a counselor at the Women's Crisis Center, and I told her everything, and she literally broke down in tears hearing what I was suffering from. Then we made a plan to escape, where I drove him home, and then I just get up and leave, but I was so scared and shaking when my mom called the police, and they came and rescued me. I got in my car and left with only my purse and the clothes on my back, and I got a restraining order against him. And this November 14th will be my 5th anniversary away from him and focusing on healing. Side
Yay.
note, whenever my ex would get angry at me, he would always tell me that it is my fault that my dad unalived himself.
Oh my gosh.
I was so broken and a shell of a person that I relapsed and got back on Rocaine to numb all my pain, which when it would wear off, my emotional and mental pain would multiply by 100,000. So I just kept feeding my habit. But as of July 4th, 2022, I flushed the rest of whatever amount of Rocaine I had left and decided it was enough, and I hadn't touched any. The best thing that keeps me calm and grounded is my Pomeranian named Moose, who is my shadow and my heart and soul. And I have several tattoos dedicated to my dad because he meant so much to me that I want to carry anything associated with him forever. I've done a lot of healing and am now graduating next semester with my AA in psychology. And I was accepted into the Honor Society and accepted into a 4-year university that I begin in the fall. My dad's constant battles with his mental health and watching him suffer in silence and then taking his own life because he thought there was no solution. I decided to become a clinical psychologist because I want to help those who suffer in silence and feel alone and struggling and considering to end it all, to be able to help them through everything that they are suffering from and be able to save a life. Then I will feel like I made a change, and I want others to look at me and know my story and know them by looking at me, not giving up. Then it motivates them to never give up and not to make a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I am so sorry how long this is, and I want to say that I appreciate what you do, and I thank you for allowing me to share a super condensed version of my life. Signed, Courtney, aka Italian Demon.
Oh, oh, Italian demon. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Italian
gosh.
Demon, you have survived so much, and you're
Yes.
such a strong person for making it through all of that.
You really are.
And congratulations on all of your accomplishments.
Yes.
I know you're going to be able to help so many people, and it
Mhm.
really sounds like you have a heart of gold. And
Yeah.
what it just angers me that so many people in your life um, tried to bring you down and tried to destroy you.
Yeah. Exactly. That is terrible. I'm so the abuse that you were describing, it made me honestly touch on my own abuse. And it's so mentally, it messes you up so bad because you get told these things, you actually start to believe them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still talked to my ex after he broke both of my arms and my thumb. And I spent that summer in casts not being able to wipe my butt, feed myself, open a door. I couldn't do anything because I had two broken arms. And I still talk to this person again because I believed that it was my fault. I believed it was. It's so insidious. It's just so insidious. I I'm so proud of you for overcoming that.
Mm-hmm. Somebody just said you are a warrior. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Demon is all that. She's amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so
So
much for sharing all of that.
we have to never go back, and that's the important thing to remember is never go back. Never go back. I'm so sorry, Italian Demon. Yes, we have reminders. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We absolutely do. And the reminders, I mean, words hurt. If you could turn yourself inside out and show how bruised you are from words, like that would be an amazing thing. Because words hurt, but violence also hurts. So, like, not are you bruised on the outside, you're bruised on the inside,
Absolutely.
and overcoming it is so hard. I mean, I'm in therapy, you know. Um, I suggest it for everyone, even if you weren't abused. Therapy
Yeah.
can hurt. It's good to bounce stuff off someone, but unlearning everything that they teach you while they're abusing you is hard. I mean, I still catch myself, I still do it. I still catch myself.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just so hard. And Italian Demon, I'm just so proud of you that you can tell your story and that you know, you're strong enough to set the example because I'm sure that there are people, and I know for a fact that there are some because I've spoken to them that are in situations like this and they are afraid to leave or they have left and they're getting so much shit by those persons flying monkeys, you know and I just want to say that if you leave, you are saving your own life, and it has to be done, and life can be so beautiful on the other side.
And I want to, not to call you out, Jake, but I saw your comment, and that's something I can identify with. He said, I begged my abusive ex to squeeze the trigger one night when she was pointing my dear pew pew at my head. Um, Thank you for the gift. I can identify with that because I was, I was also in a DV situation. Most of it up until that point had been a lot of emotional abuse and secluding me from family and friends and things like that. And it
Hmm.
happened so slowly that I didn't even realize it was happening.
Yes.
But I was basically terrorized emotionally by him. But one night things did get physical, and he had me on the ground and had his hands around my neck and was choking me. And I said, if you really want to do that, then just do it. Um, so identify with that because
Yeah.
I was so unhappy. I really, at that point, didn't care if he did do it.
Right.
And that was a horrible place to be in.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Scam, I'm so